I got about.
And we're live.
Good morning, voters.
I almost got rear-ended pulling into the driveway.
And we're live on the radio.
Good morning, voters.
Stephanie starts off the show with another one of her almost got it in the butt stories.
Yeah, a Nissan Stanza or
You
whatever
can fit
it's
one of those
called.
now? Man, you've been practicing.
Holy smokes. I'd pay $1 to see that.
So now when it would be like, beep,
God, I
beep, there'd be an echo. It'd be like, beep,
gotta start wearing glasses.
beep, 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 beep. Sound like friggin' sonar.
Keep playing.
Stephanie's backing it up, y'all.
You
hear that echo?
Keep playing. Keep on.
I wasn't the one trying to get one stuck in my butt on the way in the driveway.
Yeah.
It was either Stanza, Sentra, whatever. But it was the
I thought
four-door.
she was either going to say it was either stand still and take it, but she said Stanza.
no.
Whole
Oh, no,
Nissan line.
I made sure
I thought she was talking about Tony Danza. I didn't know what she was trying to say.
He did
Who's the boss?
He did not age well.
No, he didn't.
So I'll go ahead and start this off with
Mike,
few minutes late.
Are you fixing to admit something?
Yeah.
I love it. Look at the irony.
I know.
all over
I
his
feel I'm
face.
flushed too.
Right now,
Isn't
he
that
reminds
weird?
me of Jim Carrey. There should just be a blue marker written all over his face. Look at the color.
I
of
never
his face.
get flushed either because you know the stupid crap I do all the time. But this morning before the show, I was a little late, so I was telling my co-workers here, and I said, "Hey, y'all know that elementary school over there on Honey Creek?" Redneck Steph looks over the top of the monitor and she goes, "Yeah, Honey Creek Elementary," and it's just embarrassing
for her.
No, it really is embarrassing for me.
I'm saying for her
to point it out.
Point it out.
Okay, yeah, rub it in. So, I kind of
that would be like her telling you how to pronounce something.
Yeah, feeling a little this morning.
Like, yeah,
I literally can feel my face flush a little bit. I really don't make big boo-boo.
Really, you should feel your face a little flat, like you just ran into a brick wall.
Oh God, but I'm still sexy. So on the way in this morning, of course, you know the
still
sun.
telling lies.
You know the sun, okay? You know
your son. Which one?
No, the solar raw.
The one in the north.
The one that our planet rotates.
Stephanie, where's the sun? Is it north? She points to the ceiling.
Oh no, where's it go at night? In a hole.
It goes in
the hole.
That's right.
With the rabbit, right around where she ties her shoestrings. The rabbit comes out of the hole right around the tree.
I want to see that in the movie.
Which movie?
Oh yeah,
Alice down the rabbit
oh
hole.
yeah, we'll have to watch that.
That's
but let's stay on topic. Speaking of
I'm
down the rabbit hole,
I've had donuts. Damn it. Okay, so I come around the corner and I'm going down Honey Creek, and you know they line that thing up perfectly east-west.
Mm-hmm.
So you just get killed with the summer sun. I mean, and there is a woman in a Honda. What the hell are people thinking? Why is it that you think you can get on the road and just do whatever the hell you want to do?
how about them just driving and putting on makeup? I can't.
This woman literally stopped in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
We're everybody's going into the grass, because we can't see that well either, but at least we're attempting to drive.
How do you think my bike accident was? Was somebody dropped their joint or their beer?
Jesus. Let me tell you, if you
he just slams on the brakes, dude. And what did I do? I slammed on my brakes. And that's why I try to tell people 4 wheels have better odds of stopping on asphalt than 2 wheels.
I am telling you right now, that woman, there's probably at least 3 of us that had to go into a guy's front yard because we're tooling along, 40 miles per hour. She pulls out in front of us, to get into the lane with us basically on Honey Creek. And then stops. And then
driving is our drivers have just gotten worse and worse and worse. Listen, dude, 14 years of being in Snellville. I drive from here to there now, and in my mind, I'm like, golly, these people driving crazy because they're all 65, 70 running down 78.
Easy,
but none of them are weird, like crazy driving. Like they all know how to go with the flow. Here, nobody has any rhythm for driving.
There's a certain demographic.
The way people drive on 138 is like watching a bunch of drunk white people trying to do the Cupid Shuffle. It's horrible.
Did you see that video I posted of that car accident or the car on fire the other day?
Yes,
there were people running up onto the curb, the central median, just to stop
and watch
to take pictures
Yeah.
or to videotape
Yeah.
that car on fire. It's
And
like
they-
it's okay.
and they're just stopping on 138. Just stop. Yes.
And you guys know 138 is like the murder capital of the world. It's like right up there with Rio de Janeiro or something.
Another one of our friends laid his bike down on 138 the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Got a busted up ankle.
I don't know that, because I've been thinking about it. You guys are always talking about motorcycles, and I was talking to my boys.
You just stay off of 138.
Yeah.
You just
Well-
you cross 138 is the least amount possible. You just cross it as much as possible.
Car, and you are that first sentence is just terrible.
Yeah, I just tried to read that first
Oh,
sentence that she
God.
typed, and I got hung. I couldn't even get past.
Okay, so
the song. I mean, the song. I see song. I couldn't get past the first
Karen
word.
wants to be known as a bitch.
That would be biatch, sir.
No, it's before 8.
I'm being sarcastic.
And all these people out
Honey
there this
Creek.
morning with freaking
Honey Creek
signs.
Elementary.
Yeah.
I figure if you're going to correct me, I'm just going to remind you. Honey Creek Elementary.
All these people out there with signs. Come on, man. If you haven't made your decision,
Where have all
yet,
these people been?
and you were heading to go to the poll this morning, do you really think that sign's going
Look,
to change my mind at
I
the
went
last second?
I went to go drop off Zaylee this morning for school, and on a secondary street, there's all these people standing there waving a sign. I'm like, it's a secondary street. Why in the hell aren't you up on Salem Road doing that?
Why the hell are they in the median in the middle of the damn road?
I'm telling you. Well,
Why is it?
Do you know? Do you know why they're not on the median in the middle of the road on 138? Because
They get
that would be
whacked.
considered targets.
Okay,
Yes.
it's what it's something's going on in our country. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it is slowly but surely becoming relatively lawless on the lower crimes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there
we
are
ran
people.
somebody out of the backyard last night, and I thought my dog said snack and took off running. And
But if your dog bites somebody, they're going to come back and sue you because
well, he shouldn't have had his
your
butt in the
dog
backyard.
had their
Yeah,
teeth
you'll
around.
still
you.
be sued.
No, you'll still be sued. Don't even.
Yeah.
Don't even-
Welcome to the world of America.
do not under any circumstance. And you know what, like I tell people all the time when I'm teaching firearms classes, one, that weapon needs to remain concealed at all times. If somebody sees it, you're going to jail.
I pray that I never, ever have to shoot anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I will stand firm on the fact that if I'm put in that situation where I feel I have no choice, I'm going to shoot you. If it's me or you, it's you.
Yeah, I don't.
But
your mentality.
damn, the second that I have to do it, my life will be destroyed.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're going to be questioned. You're going to be put under the 3rd degree. You're most likely going to be sued.
You will be in handcuffs.
Well, it's just like the kid that got shot who stole the car from Goodyear, and he was fleeing from the police, and then his mom. And now this is a gang member guy or whatever he was that stole stuff. Blah 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 blah.
Doesn't matter.
He was such a good boy and planned on going to college, and now you've taken that from him.
Mm-hmm. How do you expect him to go to college?
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
good friggin' luck.
That's the country we live in there, Big Daddy. But okay, so you got all these people with signs. One, like I said, I'm not going to get cleaned up, miss out on work, drive all the way over to the polling station, sit in that traffic, pull in, and that sign you're bouncing around like a complete freaking idiot is going to sway me to vote for your candidate. It's just not going to.
Yeah, I gotta go do my voting today. I should have went Friday, and I forwarded around, said I'd do it on Monday. Then Alex told me I couldn't vote on Monday. So
they have that day in there. But yeah, go vote today. I mean, I'm not saying anything against voting. You know how I feel about voting. Go do it.
I'm going to vote for every underdog, period.
Well, like Isaacson, okay.
Like the guy that stands the least amount to win, I'm voting for.
Isaacson
Truthfully, I'm not telling
the,
any of you slack bastards who I'm voting for. Somebody else asked me the other day, and I'm like, why am I going to tell you who I'm voting for?
When did that become okay, too? When I was growing up, that was very private.
Yeah, you didn't ask that.
I don't even think my mom and dad told each other who
and you didn't even ask if you were Republican or Democrat. I mean, it was just all something that was
like personal,
yeah.
like
well, you know,
how much you get paid or something.
One of my neighbors is all about, what's his name, Chris Christie?
Yeah.
Hey, you can't vote Trump. You got to vote him. I'm like,
oh, this must have been a while ago.
Yeah. But truthfully, I can just vote for who the hell I want. But then I love her to death, but she wants to tell me how wrong I am. I never said I was voting for Trump. But because I said,
remember that.
But because I said I didn't know who I was voting for, she assumed that I was talking about Trump and wants to tell me how wrong I am and how Trump's going to destroy our planet if he becomes the commander in chief. And I'm like,
God, I hope so.
Please, God, let somebody speed down my road to change this subject.
That's messed up. That way, when you're actually asking for somebody to break the law
right
just to get out of the conversation.
If you were to try to tell somebody that their politic view is wrong, you might as well be calling their mother a see you in Tahiti, because that's the kind of fight you're going to start.
Well, also, people that are doing stuff, that are volunteering their time for a candidate, okay, it's not your job to try to negotiate or to manipulate everybody you see into voting for your candidate. That's not what a volunteer is supposed to do.
Right.
A volunteer is supposed to, help out at the campaign office,
pass out signs,
pass out
buttons,
have knowledge,
get drunk, just pass out,
have knowledge of the topics that their particular person that they're representing. But you're not supposed to like try to drag people to the polls. I get so sick and tired of people asking me who I'm voting for. And you know me, I'll go, oh, well, who are you voting for? And then I'll rip them apart. But the funny thing about it is people go, everybody knows I'm a Trump voter. And they'll start hitting me with all these things that Trump does wrong. And I'm like, well, who are you voting for? And then they won't tell you.
Yeah. You want to come at me, but
because I've done what? A 2-hour show on Hillary. I got plenty of information. Yeah, what the hell? That's the funniest thing.
You like that?
Transgender bathroom plaques. That's great.
One of my friends posted the first bathroom in Conyers to go into that's the unisex.
Oh, really?
But
she
did not label, who or where.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
And I recommend all the Just for Fun people, when you do a video, quit letting people's names come out of your mouth. People can put 1 and 2 together. You don't always have to name everything. That's why I said some of these restaurants, if it's a corporate restaurant, sure. But if it's a small local restaurant, I don't want their names thrown out there if it's anything bad, because I don't want to be that,
Yeah.
Wow, you suddenly just sounded like some folks up at the county about not sugarcoating something.
Wait a minute. Did you just call me a pussy?
Whoa.
Because that's what it sounded like. And I mean that as the cat.
There's some people here locally that don't like us because we tell it like it is.
Oh, I'm telling it like it is. But for instance, when it comes to the health score, stupid stuff happens, man.
Isn't that weird? I was just pulling that
stupid stuff happens, and I hate for people to get a bad rap over some stupid stuff.
You are very, very defensive about the health scores. I'm the animal. I'm in there like,
but it's
58!
because it's because I dated a girl on a restaurant for years and a couple years, and I was up there helping every day.
I know, man.
And dude,
Stephanie, I worked in one.
Watching the crap that would just get done. Like, you're in there at 7 trying to get meatloaf and stuff ready to put in the oven because it takes X number of hours to cook certain foods. And you're trying to hustle every morning, and one of the cooks might not show up, or one of the deliveries might not show up, and you're always needing 5 more minutes to do something. And when that guy used to come show up and start tapping on the door, the health inspector, and you're like, we're not even open. Okay, we open the door. And then always the last thing is you do all the kitchen stuff. You carry everything out to the buffet. And then once everything's set, you wipe down the buffet, because you're always going to spill something on the buffet.
Oh, yeah.
So your last thing is to move everything from the kitchen to the buffet. Then once you're out at the buffet, you're making sure the tables are straight. You're making sure all the napkins are out. You're making sure the tea's out. Then you walk to the bathroom to wash your hands, and you make sure everything's right in the bathroom. And then you go open the doors. That's our suite. Well, if he showed up 20 minutes before you open and he goes, oh, no paper towels in the bathroom. Dude, we ain't even open yet. We haven't made it. That's the last thing we do. But that's why I say it sucks for sometimes. You know what I mean? I got to have sympathy, because all it takes is showing up at the wrong time.
Yeah. And they count you off for so many things that is just, You know, it's things that we do every day in our own kitchen and not think about it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And they, you know, they deduct points.
That's
so
right.
I mean, some of the stuff that it's a fine line. You should read it before you actually make that decision.
And the bad thing is you have the health department that's running in checking. I don't want it to sound like pick and choose, but it is pick and choose because you're running in checking on the chicken place, trying to bust their balls over if the chicken's been putting the right thing. But then you have some other businesses that the health department should be in that's not, because some businesses fall under serving the public, but not necessarily being food.
And well, the bowling center was
and why is it that the health department doesn't regulate that a little stronger too? If you're selling any substance that's going to touch the lips of a person, you better be having that thing inspected. Whether it be the Bunny Ranch or whether it be the beer place or whether it be the place that sells vape. I mean, but you can't, to me, it's not right to nail across on a restaurant and not go after other places. Dude, I've been in some tattoo studios before
don't do that. Don't do that.
I sit there and go, who the hell wants that needle shoved on that arm sitting in this place?
Knowing I'm about to get a tattoo, you're going to kill me now. You're going to set me back 6 months.
Back in the day, dude, there was one on Buford Highway. Good God almighty.
There was one in Scottsdale.
Oh, come on, guys.
No,
this is going to set me back 6 months a year now if y'all start talking about.
How about this? So a friend of mine, I don't know if this place still exists, so I don't really care. I'm throwing a name out there, but it was a place called Good Clean Fun. There was 2 locations.
Never been there.
So the first one always did so great. Then they opened a second one on 78. A friend of mine named Robert decided he wanted his nipples pierced, so he went and got his nipples pierced. Well, as he's getting his nipples pierced, another friend of ours named Lisa said, well, hell, I want mine done too. So she got hers done.
Guys get their nipples pierced?
Yes.
Stop. 2 weeks later, she decides to go in there and change out the hoops for barbells.
Okay.
She gets them swapped out. Couple months later, she goes to do something, finds a lump in her boob.
Aww.
So she thinks cancer. So she goes to a specialist. Specialist says, we believe it's cancer too. We need to do a biopsy. So they cut her boob open. They take out chunks of knotted up material, send off the biopsy, got a drain tube in. Now we're months into this. Her brain's freaking out. She's stressing. I got breast cancer, this drain tube, the biopsy comes back. Now, I'm not saying it takes months after the biopsy. I'm talking about from start where she finds a lump until she hears about the biopsy. So then she gets a phone call that says, okay, you don't have cancer. So you're going, oh my God, thank God, thank God, thank God. But we are going to have to leave the drain tube in a little longer and blah, 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 because you have staph infection.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
So then the tattoo studio has to get questioned, and they found staph on more stuff in that studio than you can ever believe.
Don't tell me.
But no, Mike, but what you got to realize is this is why you have to go to upscale places. That's why Now or Never is, and that's not a plug for my sponsor, but what it is I go through a lot of process to try to find out about a sponsor before I ever deal business with them.
Definitely.
You know, I make sure that whoever's, told me about these people or whatever, we go investigate and make sure, so there's been times we've come across sponsors that didn't turn out to be who we thought they were. But, you when you get to the part where you got to part ways, you just part ways. So, there's times, but you have to investigate these sort of things, man. If you go to a place and it's not clean looking, there's your first rule.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't have a tattoo, so I have nothing to really add to this other than the part that I'm 51 years old, about to be 52. And one of the main reasons why out of 28 years in the military, I don't have a tattoo is, one, the seediest tattoo places in the world are always right around military bases.
Yeah.
The ones overseas don't abide by the same rules as the ones here.
Nope.
And 2, I've seen what happens when tattoos go bad.
Here's my question.
Bum, bum, bum.
And this is just some DJ Scottie. I want you to see it through my eyes.
Oh, God.
If you're scared to get a tattoo because of that, then how about some of the women you've slept with?
You know what I'm
Remember these words, sir. If you won't lick it, you shouldn't stick it.
I'm going to defend.
Why? Oh, why?
Myself.
Are you worried about a needle, but you'll mess with some slut?
I am going to defend myself.
We're at 8:01, so I got to clean it up at this point. But that's something people need to think about. You are so worried about what you'll do with a tattoo, but you don't think about who you'll lay down with.
One, I don't think you've really met any of the women.
I don't mean this in just reference to you. We're a radio show. I'm using that as a big spectrum. We're looking through a big viewfinder here.
Yeah, there has been quite a few.
I'm just saying, people don't think that way.
Oh.
You know, we were listening to the news the other day, and that new HPC TV ATV 3-wheeler cancer uteri thing. They said that you can now catch it by kissing.
What in the
Papilloma thingy?
Oh yeah, the HPV virus.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Jeez, I'm
that's been around for
thinking about
but it's just now becoming more widespread and more of a popular topic that people talk about. Like now that the science is a little more advanced, they brought up the fact that yes, it has been here for years.
Mm-hmm.
Men have it and don't know they have it. They transfer it to women, but now they're also saying you can transfer it through kissing because it's still in the saliva.
I got Zika.
It's the most.
No, you have a Zima. That's a drink, fool.
Anybody got a Jolly Rancher? I've never had that, by the way.
What?
Do they still do that? Put Jolly Ranchers in Zima?
I have no idea. Go back to the ATV disease.
They don't sell Zima anymore?
No.
Stephanie,
anyways,
please.
Yeah, it's the number one spread STD in America.
And nobody used to call it a STD. They just kept saying it was some kind of cancerous cell.
Yeah, and
now look.
Now they call it an STD, and they have a vaccine for it that you can get the younger kids. You know, like I can't go and get it because of my
you already got it.
No,
you already got it. True. You don't need to go get it. You got it.
But that actually can be true because it's something that you can have for years and not know.
Yeah.
Can you go pick it up?
But that's the bad part, man. There's a lot of people. They sit there and go, ooh, I got to worry about the disease. If I go get a tattoo, or do I got to worry about hepatitis? But yet you'll sleep with a hoe, whether it be male hoe or female hoe, that could already have hepatitis.
And it's very simple. It's very easy to get HPV.
I can't get people to understand it. The reality is it's that simple.
I don't think you should keep looking at me.
Well,
you've never met any of the girls I've ever met.
I have not. But I also see pictures, and I keep telling you that you need to lower your expectations.
Why would a good friend, why would my buddy, my brother, why would probably my bestest buddy in the whole world right now, why would he tell me that? Why would
I don't know. Can we call him?
Why would
Do you have his number so we can call him?
Seriously, you won't invite me to anything.
Give me his number and let me call your best friend. Let's ask him these questions.
You won't invite me to your house.
Oh my God, Joe Leaper, are you listening, Joe Leaper? He will be sending me a text message in just a second. We were laughing about you last night.
Good.
So
I'm a funny guy.
Joe Leaper had dropped off the shirts for the ride this Monday, and he made the comment about I need to start checking the guys' page. I noticed y'all said y'all were going riding Friday night. I didn't see it till Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Or no, it was Saturday night. He didn't see it till Sunday morning, blah, 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 blah.
That's because you don't send it out to
And he says, because you don't ever invite me to anything.
Thank you.
And he looks at me and I went, I saw what you just did. He goes, who's that sound like?
Yeah. Joe Leaper, my man.
No, he's making fun of you.
He's my man. No, he wasn't. He doesn't get invited to stuff either.
No, he was making fun of you.
Speaking of invites, I don't think you checked your
I did.
Okay.
I just I did it on I'll have to probably tell you about that.
Gross.
So we need to go to commercial. We're at 8:05.
Let's go to commercial.
Everybody, it's Just Fun in the Morning.
I hope y'all are getting invited.
What a weirdo. Here comes a little bit of Smash Mouth.
I had to kind of put my phone down.
Huh?
I was getting messages. And of course, Max is home from college. Zaxby's.
I shouldn't give you this till you show up, because if you don't show
I'm not going to show up.
Well, then I ain't giving you this.
Yeah, I already told you I can't show up. Huh? Oh, it's Monday.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
Monday.
Sunday.
No, Monday.
No, it's Monday.
Oh, yeah, I can go Monday.
Well, I'm not going to give you the shirt then until you get there. That's extra large for Travis, 2X for you. Catch. You should see the $20 shirts. I'm going to get me one, but I can't afford a $20
What do they
shirt.
look like?
Friggin' badass. Those look good.
Yeah, I like the gray.
Who did these?
I don't know.
Oh, cool. It's got all of them.
What?
It's got all the.
See, that looks good, too.
Don't that look good?
They do it, and that's all like all was put into this one. I thought it was Sunday. Why was I thinking it was Sunday? Okay.
No,
Okay,
it's
Thursday.
always been on Monday.
Thursday is going. Pastor Dave's going to be here. Really funny. And the thing about it is realistic. You know, he's not. Was I thinking it was Sunday?
There was something else that was Saturday, too. Or Sunday.
Yeah, there's something on Sunday.
Yeah, but
I don't know
ain't
about
it.
y'all, but my
What is this about?
man, that dude.
But y'all are talking about it tomorrow?
Yes, the whole show probably going to be about this idiot. You see, this Disney doesn't measure wait times. Why should the VA? And then Larry Sampler right here is more likely about to become a U.S. senator or the ambassador to Afghanistan. Look what he said. He's like, that's the dumbest freaking thing. And him and I were in 10th SF together. That was 100 years ago. But why does set us back a couple hundred freaking years, you jackwad? And then see Apex down here, where it says Apex Jackson.
Yeah. This
guy is going to start coming on my show probably. He works for Federal Express, but he'll give us the. He's really cool. He's going to give us like the black perspective on things, and he's freaking funny as hell.
How do you turn the timeline review thing off? Because I thought I had mine off. And
I like it because it lets me know who's screwing me up.
Or blowing you up. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. That's bad as hell. I remember that one. I love seeing that kind of stuff. Okay, do you want to keep going with health inspection and
yeah, sure. You were going to read them, I guess.
Well, I was trying to find them. But I'm trying to become the military what do they call it here? The military news editor for the Rockdale County Citizen. It's 2 seconds. It's nothing, but it would definitely give us a little assisted coverage. Then the other thing is I can't find the damn health scores. Usually they have them under community. Okay. There it is. Health and wellness. Well, there we go. Wow. Why? The big mic's on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because on commercials, it sucks that nobody can hear. And we're back for more.
Oh man, the Rockdale County Citizen is kind of screwed up a little bit this morning.
What's that?
Well, under health and wellness, the Rockdale County and Newton County health scores. I'm not 100% sure here, but it hasn't been updated.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking. If y'all want to talk about something else, I'll keep looking.
Look at that screen.
Yeah, that's great. Good kid.
So, what, you got any things down?
Well, Bill Cosby's back in the news.
Yeah, baby.
This
what's
morning.
going on there?
He admits sexual relations with teens.
Teens?
Teens.
Oh God.
Agent paid hush money.
Hell yeah.
Bill.
Go ahead. You're going to explain it. I know.
Yeah, Bill Cosby.
I was about to say explain it, but you was already starting.
Bill Cosby had sexual contact with 2 teenage girls, and his agent paid off one of them so his wife wouldn't find out. This, according to a newly released deposition. The revelations came from Cosby's settled civil case with Andrea Constant. Cosby said during filming of one of his sitcoms, an agency would send him 5 or 6 models every week right to the studio where he was shooting. He said under oath his MO was to give young actresses very, very good meal.
A good meal?
A good meal.
Oh my God. See, I wish I was a woman. I swear to God, I wish I was a woman.
How cloak and dagger is that?
Yeah.
We're going to feed your skinny butts because you look like you're starving, girl. Girl, you need to eat a pork chop.
And the girls go because it's Bill Cosby.
Because it's Bill Cosby. All right, let's hear it, Steph. Keep going.
Cosby was asked about Constant and whether he had sexual relations with her when she was 17. Her lawyer asked, "Do you recall serving her amaretto?" He responded, "No."
Would that be amaretto?
Amaretto, sorry.
Or amaretta, rather. Now you got me saying it wrong. Oh my God, Stephanie, the redneck is catchy. I told you,
and I was doing so good.
I told you got that ATV virus.
The lawyer went on.
I did not have sexual relationships with that woman.
That you told her to sit next to you on the couch and that you put your arm around her and began massaging her shoulder and arm suggestively. Did that occur? His response, "I need clarification on time." The attorney persisted.
I need clarification on time. I would have been like, I need clarification of what suggestive means.
I'd be like, now you're talking about April 1975?
No, I would have been like this. Look at me. Here, look, I want you to visualize this, Mikey. Don't look down. When he said suggestively, I would have said suggestively like I had my arm on her and pulled out the cue card. It says, "Now massaging you sexually." Is that suggestively because you're reading it on a cue card? I mean, what Clinton was the one to say define sex. So that's what I would have said. I want. Could you define suggestively?
I did not have sexual relationships with that woman.
That is stupid. Okay, come on, Steph. I just got to hear some more of this stupidness.
The attorney persisted. She's 17, and I believe throughout the time she knows you, she becomes 18 or 19.
But at 17, she's legal.
Well, you do know that during, like, each day you get older.
Okay, I'm so glad you're here to tell me this.
Well, listen to the story.
I
That's
know.
what they're
I'm
doing.
hearing it. I'm hearing it.
Yeah, the guy is trying to squeak it out to make it sound like, okay, it didn't happen when she was 17. It happened later that day.
That's right.
When she was 17 and a half.
I'm not condoning any of this. I think it's funny.
Oh, 17-year-olds are hot.
On a later occasion.
On a summer day, you're an idiot. Go ahead, Steph.
On a later occasion, you had her massage you with lotion.
Oh, come on.
There.
Did you just say there?
Happen?
As she's squeezing her hand. What
I was doing that. I was doing that.
Everybody at 8:14, everybody needs to go back and watch video. She says she takes her right hand, which I'm sitting to her right. She throws her hand out like she's massaging 2 coconuts and says, "Massage you there." And
she paused too. She went there,
like she was spinning those benoit balls or whatever in her hand.
Listen with the magic ball.
Cough, turn your head.
But he's
You're a perv, Stephanie.
No.
Good God.
And furthermore,
sure
furthermore, please never look to the right with your hand and act like you're
I was doing that.
Oh,
I was pointing down.
Travis, you've trained her well.
Squeaky, squeaky.
She said,
this is horrible.
Did that ever happen? And he answered yes. He also admitted having sexual relations with Teresa Serignes, who was 19 in 1976. He says,
"Holy cow, 1970! I was 6 years old."
So I mean, if she was
I was
19,
one.
that's cool.
Yeah, but
right?
how old was he back then?
It doesn't matter.
No,
There's
no, no,
age
no. But
difference.
what I'm saying is, if he was just like in his early 20s and
Yeah,
she was
so
19,
what?
that ain't that big of a gap.
Oh my God, can you imagine
Him with a 19-year-old now would be distasteful.
Well, it would be distasteful, but it's not against the
It's
law.
not against the law.
He says he gave her money through her agent at the William Morris Agency so she wouldn't spill the beans to his wife.
Yeah, so
The Associated Press, which obtained the transcript, called the agency that Cosby said paid the hush money but got no comment.
At what
But
point?
so-
But here's my point.
okay.
At what point has Cosby's lawyer not said these folks were blackmailing me?
Yeah.
Yeah, or I mean, they are accepting money for sex. Isn't
That's right.
that
Prostitution.
solicitation at
That's
least?
right.
I
There
mean,
you go.
And it says teens. Okay.
How are you pointing the finger at him for being guilty of sexually whatever to you, but you're taking the money, hooker?
they're trying to get cash. Man.
That's right.
And they're saying, I mean, because it specifically says teens in the headline, but I mean, as you go on,
But they're
reading
trying.
it, they were 19.
But what they're trying to do is they're trying to use the word teen to
get you-
trigger your emotion to make
Yeah.
you go, oh my God, he's such a perv, poor kids. And that's not the
They're
case.
13. No, they're not. Okay, so you want to do health scores, or I got?
Hold on, is that all?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. That was that.
That
was
is
all of it.
insane. Holy cow, look at that picture.
Yeah.
Somebody cuts a wedge on a redwood and the dude's
Holy-
laying in the no. You
That-
could
you
never
know,
pay
yeah.
me.
Yeah, up in the Pacific Northwest, they got some trees. Those guys will literally work on one tree for like 3 days.
Yeah.
just to cut it down. It's pretty amazing.
Pretty sad when it's a couple 100 years old. Just saying.
Yeah, well, you know,
I'm a tree hugger, as you want to call it.
yeah. I saw your canoe.
It's sad. It's like
Greenpeace.
it's like I saw a picture this morning where they're talking about these guys that caught the world's largest barracuda. It was 350 pounds.
What was her name?
The sad part is that thing was a couple of 100 years old, man.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just leave it alone?
Why didn't
Throw it back.
Why didn't you tell her to get out of the club? It was
Oh,
closed.
you're an idiot, Mike.
Oh, that's like the snapping turtle that I saw laying eggs last Friday on the
So,
Lord.
anyways, that's like
Lord
Hodzilla.
Jesus,
They see
yeah.
the 700-something pound world record hog. First thing, I gotta kill it.
Hell yeah, it's what we do.
Man, leave it alone and let it get older.
It's what we do.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, I see a 20-year-old redneck.
Oh,
Kill
yeah.
him.
Or give her money for sex. Either one.
Start
see-
strapping machine guns to these deers and let them shoot back.
But see
Ooh.
how big the turtle was? That
Stephanie,
turtle
I
was
see your
big.
turtle. God, please tell me.
Oh my
it's
God,
behind-
that did
it's-
not sound
it was,
right.
It was on your lake behind your house.
Oh my God.
No, it was in the neighbor's yard.
Did y'all hear what DJ Scottie just said?
What?
He just looked at Stephanie and said, "I've seen your turtle."
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
You guys are disgusting.
You're disgusting
It's a
for-
morning show.
You're disgusting for going
You're
there.
disgusting.
Turtle, turtle.
I can't believe you even went there. You sick
Well,
perv.
you were talking about a 350-pound fat girl getting thrown.
No,
out
I
of the
did
club.
not. Okay, Cosby was born 1937, so
Jesus.
in 76 he was almost 40. So he's
Wow.
almost
So
40 years
what?
old messing with a 17-year-old. and a
Okay, been there,
19-year-old.
done that.
Mm.
Okay, look, it might be socially, you know,
Unacceptable.
boo, whatever. But the dude is rich, and chicks want money, and chicks will give it up for money.
I
don't
just
care.
had this thing.
All of them.
I just had this thing where I didn't mess with anything 12 years younger than me.
Well,
You know, I was working in the bars. You know, I just had a thing, dude. That girl that just got legal to come in that bar, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be that guy. I'm
I
sorry.
was
That
that
was
guy.
I mean, you know,
I'm still that guy.
my morals
Joking.
might not be that great, but I do have some standards.
Well, but here's what I'm bringing up is that they know what they're doing. When these women
Yeah,
attach
but are you
themselves to these
trying to say?
stars,
Are
know?
you trying to say, because I've heard so many guys say this, somebody's going to be doing it, it might as well be me. Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Because I've heard so many guys in the bar messing with the drunk girl, and I'm like, dude, she is trashed. You need to leave her alone. Well, dude, if it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. Well,
Oh, no,
let it be somebody else.
Yeah,
No,
what's it
I
gotta
don't.
be you?
I don't go after people.
You have to live with yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm just saying dating younger women is, though it is socially frowned upon, sometimes these people that are being attacked like these football players or basketball players.
Gross.
These women know exactly what the hell they're doing.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, they know. Listen, them
Jesus.
girls that were sitting on the couch with Cosby, they knew exactly what they were doing.
And they knew exactly what was expected of them.
When their manager sent them there, the manager knew what they were doing.
Yes, sir.
Especially if the manager had been doing it. So that means the manager should be charged
Pimping.
with being a pimp.
I agree.
Yeah.
He should be charged for prostitution as well. Just saying.
Yep. Okay, so Hell Scores.
Say what?
They just wanted a Jello pudding pop.
Well, he just wanted to watch it jiggle and see it wiggle.
Do you blame him? All right.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, so do you guys want to you want to know Newton County first?
Yeah, go ahead if you're going to read them off. Let's go Newton County.
Are these seem like these are from the 9 through 13? So this is what, last week? American Deli.
Yeah.
This is Newton County on Salem Road, so not too far from here. 73.
Ooh.
Unacceptable.
And I've seen that one, and I
don't either.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I've ate there.
Look, anything under 75, I'm going to start referring to as unacceptable. And
Just
this
say
is military Mike's
just say unacceptable.
standard.
No, because if it is what
Well, it's a C, but so is an 87. Arby's on Turner Lake Road. Nah, I don't think I've eaten at that one.
I've eaten at that one several times.
Yeah.
87, but it says a C. That just seems. I would think that's a B. That's a typo.
Right. Sunday, actually.
Benton House of Covington on Deering Street. I'm not familiar with that.
Why is that one
I know
sound
where
familiar?
Deering Street is.
Yeah, I do too. That's weird because I don't know of a Benton. Benton House of Covington.
But what was the
100?
Oh,
Perfect.
that's good.
Yeah, that's great. That's what I'm saying. An outstanding score like that. Maybe I'm gonna have to look into that. Sounds good.
Spell
Sounds
it
good.
again. I'll see if I can.
Benton. Benton. One word. House of Covington. It sounds like a.
I lived
like a
off
family.
Benton, but that's over in
Bento.
that was over in
Bento.
Avondale. Okay, keep going. I'm just
Bento
trying
box.
to fill in the space that
Bento
she's
box.
looking for something.
El Chaparro.
El Chaparro.
Oh,
I don't speak Spanish.
I don't either, but
It's
El Chaparro.
Chaparro.
Get to who they are, what they are. I guess.
Tex-Mex on Highway, your favorite 278. They got it at 80.
I wonder, is that the new what used to be Paco's?
I don't
Because they
don't
changed
know.
names.
Yeah, because I've never seen this one before.
That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
that, because that would have to be a new one at that point.
Yeah, because usually like
And by it being Tex-Mex, that's what Paco's was Tex-Mex. So they just
Yeah.
changed names.
yeah.
the-
Go ahead, Benton.
It's a assisted living facility.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's why I didn't know.
Mike, you should know. You eat down there all the
Well,
time when you're trying to
That's
score a
like
date.
your
I didn't
girlfriend
know
is.
about that yet. So maybe they'll send me some paperwork. Oh God. Pactiv, the cafeteria over on Alcovey Road. So I guess even the little cafeterias in these businesses.
Well, that's a cafeteria for a factory, so that's actually
Yeah,
a decent size.
My ex works there, by the way. 99 got an A.
Yeah, I heard she packed them.
The I've never heard of this place. The Sirloin Saloon on Highway 278.
I don't know that one either.
They got 93.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how is
Jesus,
it?
We've lived here for
I
freaking
know.
between the three of us.
Yeah, but you know that there's
Over 100 years.
Here's the thing I joke about all the time when I say we drive down these roads and we don't look left and right. We're so
Yeah.
used to passing these businesses that we don't even read them anymore. But like that public shopping center at Brownbridge and Salem, I never pull down in there. So when somebody says something about, it's down next to Publix, I'm like, I don't go in that shopping center, so I don't know.
And besides the P word there, they're
Yeah.
expensive.
We don't the P word.
Man, they're expensive as hell in there.
The Sirloin Saloon is actually Stalvy's. I never can say his last
Jim
name.
Stalvy's
Yeah,
is in the
they-
family.
Yeah, restaurant and lounge. They renamed.
Oh,
That's
really?
the actual name for it. But for
Stalvy's.
I always,
Yeah.
Oh, on 278.
yeah, you know
Huh.
the,
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
I've
the
eaten
nice
there. I
one?
didn't
I've
know
eaten
they
there,
changed
yeah,
the name.
that's-
like
Yeah, I
that.
didn't know
Ken
they.
and
Keep going though.
my buddy Morgan, we used to eat there a lot, but we got doused with some extremely salty food one day.
I mean, look, it's
So,
not like Stalvy's is right there in plain sight.
Yeah,
It's
Mhm.
one thing if you're one of these businesses that are in plain sight, but you don't have a sign up worth of crap and
Mhm.
people are just driving by you. Nobody knows what you are. I get that could be a little bit of a screw up, but some of these ones that are up in these little shopping centers, a lot of us don't like. There's a place that makes soap. It's if you go up in the shopping center where Planet Fitness is, to the right, next to where Esquire Insurance is on one end of the building, Ruby Tuesdays is at the other. This place makes handmade soap, and it's very nice, fragrant soap. You can get it. It's very, very nice soap.
Didn't know that.
We wouldn't have known it if we wasn't coming out of this little hole in the wall place getting a pedicure, and we look over and there's a soap place. I mean, that's what I'm getting at. Is there's so many places that you just don't pay that much attention to.
You got a pedicure?
And I think it's funny you don't know where they sell soap.
I think it's funny that you've not cleaned your hooves in years.
I clean my hooves
Do you really
every
get a
night.
pedicure?
Yeah, I go probably like once a year.
Pedicures are awesome. I tell Travis all the time he needs to get one since he works on his feet.
They'd be working on his feet.
They're gonna break out the same file that they use on the horses.
Travis's toenails are so bad they make noise when he walks on the hard floor.
Well,
They're like throwing out gang signs.
He's always in those work boots, So
is there any way we can talk about something
Keep
other
going.
than your husband's
Yes,
feet?
I'm asking why you stopped on the food one. Come on.
Thomas, Crystals on 278, got 99A. Good job,
pretty good.
guys.
Eaten at that one dozens of times.
Yeah.
Thomas, here's another one. Thomas Country Buffet on Emery Street.
yeah, that's the caboose.
Sorry,
The caboose over there.
Where the
next to
depot
it.
is?
Yeah.
I've never eaten there.
See, I always call it Depot. I didn't even think about the name of the restaurant.
Okay. Oh, so the one on the corner right by the railroad tracks?
Yeah, it's
that's
all
called
one building.
Thomas Country. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Mhm.
The Crows used to own that years ago. Remember?
I have no idea.
When it was called the Birdhouse or Bird's Nest or something like that? Crow's Nest. That's what it was. Okay,
Huh.
Tim Crow. All right. Wendy's on Salem Road.
Well, you didn't give the.
Oh, I'm sorry. A 90.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
That's better than it was.
The Wendy's on what?
Salem Road. Got a 100. Excellent job.
That's
Now,
awesome
which-
considering.
Which
Yeah.
one though? 'Cause
Now,
you
that's
got
the one on
two.
Salem.
Newton County.
The one on
Oh.
278.
County.
The one on 278 got a 88, which is a high
Right.
B. I like you. Rockdale County, CeeLo. You guys, they were talking about this on my show last week. Silo, Cielo. How do you say that in Spanish? It's that little
Cielo. That's
Cielo. Okay.
where I want to go Saturday.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
Why do I keep just
Cello.
calling it a Mexican restaurant and up
I
next
don't
to
know.
up next to Tarjay? I never think of the name. I need
I
to
just call
remember
it
that.
the Mexican Grill.
Man,
Very-
and they got a
very-
what?
Variable Speed. My co-host, her and Cat and Pat love it.
What the score?
A 90. And
Oh yeah, and the people there are so friendly, man.
yeah, they said the food is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that'd be a good potential sponsor for us.
I mean, we go there because it's different. And I'm not knocking the other one that we've been going to for years, but we've just been going there so much for so long. We wanted something different.
And then the other one is just too expensive for the quality of food you get.
Yeah, it's a good hangout if you just want to get drunk.
Yeah.
Which
The
one
one
you
over
going-
next to Office Depot. If you just want to get drunk and have a good time, it's worth going there.
I'm not sure.
Because the one that has the good food is out by the mall. And I don't think you want to drive all the way to Stonecrest every time you want to go eat this food.
Well, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, like I try to be. I don't go to Stonecrest.
I try to stay away from
I've
that.
had to pull my pistol,
Yeah.
either out of my bag or off my hip twice.
My last two times of
I don't go
going there to the movies, I've had to
Yeah.
Because
I had
remember
somebody-
that one story I said when we opened the door and we were going to walk out, there was 2 sets of double metal doors, so 4 doors that opened up into the walkway that you then turn left to go to the parking lot. And as we opened the door, there was a guy going to the right like he was walking towards the food court. And as the doors open and he seen us, he turns to walk back, but he's like several steps behind us. And he just kept getting closer and kept walking up next to us. And then by the time we got to the curb, is when I said, I wonder if they're going to let me carry that gun into the bike show tomorrow. And my wife looked at me and says, you know you can't carry your pistol into the gun show? I said, well, hell, I got it on right now. And I bumped it so you could see it stick out under my shirt. And the dude who was getting closer to us kind of started walking away. It just, why would you, as second you see us, decide you're going to turn around and walk behind us, and it's like 10:30 at night, the mall was closed, we're coming out of a movie? No, dude, there wasn't nothing good fixing to happen there.
I had a guy follow. Remember, is Borders still there on the corner?
No, it's gone.
No.
I
it's
used to
gone,
love going in there, and I'd take my kids in there, and
I used to go in and out of that area a lot because that was kind of the easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now, as stupid as this is, and I've always said this when I was a construction guy, go in and out of the Sears door,
Okay.
the lower Sears door where the lawnmowers are.
I only go there if I have to go to, or if I need to go to Spencer's, because that's.
So as I was saying, go in and out of that door at the
Mhm.
Sears where the lawnmowers are, because there's some severe cameras that monitor all of the lawnmowers, but it's also covering the parking lot in case somebody walks out with drills and steals tools and tries to get them in trucks.
Yeah.
So that part of the parking lot is monitored a little more, let me word it that way, a little more than most of the parking lot. Well, and not a lot of people park up there because people don't want to have to walk through the tool section and then go up the escalators to then go to. But to me, I never have a lot of cars parked next to me because a lot of people don't like parking there. And to me, it's the safest place to park.
Well, I carry my backpack pretty much wherever I go. Well, I had to go in, and I was picking up a video game that we pre-ordered for my son. And this was like not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. And I'm not going to walk around with a GameStop bag in my hand because I've heard people run right up and steal the bag right out of your hand because they know it's a video game.
Especially at Christmas time.
Yeah. So I go in there, I pre-ordered it, so I paid for the rest of it, and I put it in my black backpack. Well, I'm walking out to my car, okay, and you know how you get a feeling that somebody's following you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so in the mall, you can't really do that because the flow of people, you can't really get that feeling. But I come outside. Yes, you can,
because let me tell you, if I'm walking and I got a feeling you've been behind me too much, I switch sides. And if all of a sudden you switch sides, I know something ain't right. Well,
in my family, I've taught my kids to do what we call a crazy Ivan. And it comes from the movie Hunt for Red October. But it is truthfully what the sub captains used to do is if you think somebody's following you, just all of a sudden you go 90 degrees.
Oh, yeah. And you know what I was thinking to say? The funny is what you're saying is what I was. My dad was a cop. My grandfather was a cop. My brother. When we know that, I mysteriously have to tie my shoe.
Yeah, you do crazy Ivan.
I will actually stop and see if you run into me. That way I know if you're in, or I make a left and walk over to one of them leather chairs and sit down real quick to tie my shoe. The good thing is as soon as I lean over to tie my shoe, I kick my head back up parallel with the ground, and I'm now at your waist height, and I'm watching whether your hips are turning to come back to me or not.
Well, what I'll do is, of course, I'm old.
People can say that's paranoid, but no. You've had a gun. I'm going to put it like this. If you've had a gun shoved to your face more than 3 times in your life, you figure out how to start monitoring the situation. Look, we need to shoot off the commercial. Can we do that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Give us just a few seconds. We'll come back. We're going to cover the rest of that stuff. We'll be right back.
See you. Oh, geez. Well, they will leave freaking Prince. Let Prince go.
Steve, my favorite DJ, says, was there a fight club in the back of the soap shop?
Cool. I wish there was more fight clubs. I don't want to fight. I just want to go see.
I wouldn't mind.
I used to love go watching those fights. Hell, I ain't gonna lie to you. We had 2 or 3 of them at the club.
Nothing worse when you gotta go pee.
And it burns. And it burns. Oh, don't do that. That's gross. That is so gross. That is disgusting.
Wow.
Oh, that is so gross.
Ooh, bubble.
Oh, it's foamy. That's not good, by the way.
What does that mean?
It means
dehydration. I don't know.
No. It doesn't mean dehydration. It means you got your body's pushing out stuff. Like toxins.
And it's smelly.
Herbal essence smelly?
No, like
it's
when I eat Cheerios, it smells like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Your pee does?
Yeah, have you never noticed that?
Your pee is supposed to smell relatively.
I can eat Honey Nut Cheerios and go pee and it smell like Honey Nut Cheerios.
That's getting rid of some toxins.
Yeah,
in your
I would
body.
think your
Well,
liver
that's what your
is
body's
not,
doing.
your liver's not processing something.
It'll make your liver quiver.
Your kidneys or your liver ain't doing something right.
Because my diabetes pill makes mine stink.
Yeah. Well, because of all the gabapentin and the other stuff I take, when I sweat, it's got a different like viscosity to it. 16-year-old charging a 18-year-old. Man, graduations are tough these years.
Yeah.
You gotta fight. So who was the girl that was getting ghosted?
Oh, it's a friend of mine. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, let's please.
She was my church girl.
Really?
I always called her my church girl.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is,
She's single?
God, can I talk?
No.
So when I went to the Oasis, that was when I was in my wilder days.
The church or the?
Yes, the church, Mike.
I used to work at the Club Oasis. That's a legitimate question.
Did I not call her my church girl?
So it's not like you took her to the Oasis.
Well, wait till we go back live to talk about this.
Whatever.
God, you could ruin a story. All right, we're going back live.
Oh.
Finish the
Are we live?
health department. All right, we're back, everybody. Finish the health department, then we'll lead to the other story.
So we're going to talk about the blonde? All right, I'm just asking. Are
Yes.
we okay. 80, 99, 93, 99, 90, 100, 88. Okay, we're done.
No.
That
back
was
to the
funny.
story.
You
That
gotta
was
admit
funny. That was funny.
That was pretty
You
good.
play such a jerk really well in this show.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I got to give you mad props for your acting ability. Because when we tell people when the mic's on, the camera's on, the acting's on, but
I'm like this all the time.
Unfortunately, you might be.
What you see is what you get. The new Samsung AdaWash. Why does your wash machine have to hook up to the internet? Just out of curiosity, why is that a feature now?
How about this new refrigerator? It's got the huge
monitor
that's about the size of that TV that runs up and down.
Well, I had talked about a refrigerator that read Stephanie got me. It read your UPC codes and put together your grocery list, which I thought was a cool idea. But now, of course, they do have those. But seriously, why the hell do I need a washing machine that freaking is a new sleek design and black stainless steel finish with Wi-Fi and a hotspot? You can listen to Spotify while you're doing your wash. Jesus, give me a break. Okay, so in Rockdale County at the Grand Buffet, which is one of the finer dining I'm lying.
What is it?
The Grand Buffet. You know what this place is.
Yeah.
They paid somebody off. They got a 96.
What? Now I will say it was
Hypothetically,
clean. I will say it was
allegedly, come on now.
That might be a misprint.
You don't know.
It might be a
30. Well,
31.
when I ate there last week, they were clean. Just the food sucked.
Where did you eat?
The Grand Buffet.
Is that the one that used to be Ryan's?
Yeah. And that's the one where I got sick.
Ryan's or Sonny's? No, Ryan's.
Yeah.
That's Sonny, or not Sonny's. What's the Sonny's? Well, across the street. Shoney's.
Oh, that's gone. Yeah, that the whole building is gone.
I was going to say that place was bad.
Actually, they were pretty good because they had crab legs on Friday and Saturdays.
That's a redneck freaking. That's like a wedding ceremony.
Stephanie, it doesn't matter if they're a month old, but they got crab legs.
Oh yeah. Isn't that great? You know what? There's something you can always count on a redneck woman just getting so freaking excited about. And that's all you can eat shrimp fest at Red Lobster. Man.
No.
Stephanie.
No.
Stop it.
I don't. I honestly don't. It's Travis that gets excited about the all you can eat shrimp.
Stay focused on
no,
the fact
I think
that
it's funny that Travis is a redneck woman. That's what she just said.
I'm aware of what just come out of her mouth, and I'm aware of how stupid it sounded.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
Y'all could just focus. Can we please just focus?
Okay. Have you guys ever heard of the Main Moon Chinese restaurant on Highway 20?
No.
I haven't either. It's in Rockdale County. Main Moon is what it's called. It's not that new place, is it, that replaced the Silver Dragon?
No, that's
Asian Express or
yes.
something.
How
Have
do
you
you
ever
spell it?
seen a car there? There's like one car there every day. It's got to be the owner's.
How do you spell it?
Main, like Maine,
Okay.
M-A-I-N,
Okay.
moon, like the lunar object that rotates around the earth. I'll do it slow.
Just okay. What's?
Oh.
No, I didn't know if it was like Maine, or
Not like Mamie's.
What's
There's a
the
difference,
name?
Stephanie.
What's the name?
Main moon.
Maine Moon.
Chinese.
Huh.
See, I'll do it slow. See.
Oh, shut up. Millstead Crossing Shopping Center. Oh, I know where that's up by the hospital.
Is okay. Well, it says Highway 20, Suite 102, so it must
Mhm.
not be a very big place.
No.
Have you ever eaten there?
No.
Okay.
It's next to the Publix right there at the hospital.
They got a 95, which for buffets, man, a 90 is tough if you got a buffet. Those things are a nightmare to keep track. And you know what? The price of a buffet is, if you look at it, you know, like people like Clark Howard and all that other stuff, they say, oh, the buffet is the best way to go because, you know, seriously, if you go into a Chinese food restaurant and order a plate of food, you won't get nearly as much as a fat guy like me going up to the buffet. So I get my money's worth. And then if you ever go with Scottie, you can go steal all the sushi first.
My friend. Well, I wouldn't even call you a friend at that point.
It's so funny too, because when you steal all the sushi, DJ Scottie gets mad and goes and tells the restaurant, "Hey, we need some more sushi because Fatty over there ate it all."
No. I never said Fatty ate it all.
Then they got to go back in the back and make it, and it takes like 30 minutes. And the rest of us are done, ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready
Scottie's
to go.
Still waiting on the damn sushi.
Dick.
Okay, so proud of you there, Maine. I guess there's a different Maine than the MAIN one.
There is. There's MANE. There's
wait. MANE,
Maine, like a lion's mane. It's true.
Oh, I'm going home.
Ah!
What the?
Pull your pants up.
It burns. All right. So Main Moon, congratulations. You got 95. Proud of you. Proud of you. Anybody that runs a buffet and gets a 95, good job. Okay, here's another one. Milo's Jerk Hut. Where are these places?
That's Travis's Jerk Hut. What you talking about?
Milo's. Here, Steph, I'll spell it for you. Milos. Get it, Milo's. Jerk. Where is this?
I think it's over there.
Salem Road. Sweet Tea. Get it?
Huh. It's a Caribbean restaurant.
Well,
imagine that.
Yeah. And they got a 100 because nobody goes in there, I imagine. Those, you know what, Caribbean and Jamaican, those places never work. You know why? You go there once, you get the stomach ache, and then you never go back. And the people that eat that stuff, you know, like, oh man, oh, they'd open up a new jerk place.
Are you really trying to make fun of this place?
Yeah. Yeah, they got 100, and like I said, people like these places get hundreds because, well, nobody goes there. Okay, so welcome to Moe's.
You're such an idiot.
I leaned back too when I did that.
You were such an idiot.
Flat Shells Road, Suite 863A. What do you think they got? Because you know this is a reinspection.
Yeah, it's a reinspection. They had what, a 30 or a
31, I think is what it was. They got reinspected. What do you think it is?
79.
75. I would say that's it for them.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
I love the Indian guy going into the jerk place.
Yeah. It was the west side of Jamaica. I know I caught that too. Shut up. I caught it too when I was doing it. I was like, damn, man, my Middle Eastern is bleeding over. I didn't think anybody. I know Redneck Steph wasn't going to catch it. She's like, oh, you're so funny.
You're so funny.
You're so funny.
You so pretty.
So 75. I was close. I said
yeah,
79.
man. Moe's reinspection was a 75. Doesn't that you get closed down for that, don't you? Or
I don't know.
if it's you fail again. I know if you fail once, you got 30 days.
Isn't a 75?
A 75 is a C, though. Who wants to eat at a damn restaurant that gets a C?
I never cared for those.
I'm getting brain surgery done. Can I get the guy that got a D in freaking brain surgery, please?
In anatomy.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Well, and you know, some of the things that they count against these people. I mean, I know like one place they stored their plates on an open shelf, and you're supposed to store your plates upside down.
Yeah.
Well, his plates kept falling off, and so he decided to store them right side up because it was cheaper to pay the fine than buy new plates every month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
And that was like a big count off for one of those for those inspections. So yeah.
But if you keep getting hit for that, now I don't remember. Okay, now I've ran bowling centers, ran bars, ran restaurants, and I seriously, it's been a long time. Plus, I got blown up, so I don't really remember a lot of stuff. But I thought if you had like a habitual violation, eventually it catches up to you, like after a year or something.
Well, and like in that situation, the guy told the inspector, "Hey, look, man, it's cheaper for me to pay the fine and just always use the second plate,
yeah,
than to try to turn this over because you know the vibration in the building just he'd come in and there'd be plates knocked off."
Right. So, well, how about this?
Door plates fall. So
I'm gonna try to find
how about this? How does anybody know what poison sumac looks like?
Yes.
That's the vine,
the purple.
right?
It's a vine.
It's kind of purplish with the
looks like it's got a lot of hair growing on it. It's a vine.
Yeah.
Okay, now envision a vine with a lot of hair growing on it. I know of a place, and it's a smoking place, and they got this thing that hangs from the ceiling over the bar that holds glasses that you're supposed to have your wine and your other drinks poured into these glasses. The rack that holds your supposedly clean glasses has these 4 vines that look like poison sumac that hangs this rack. That's supposed to be cables that are supposed to be gray, not brown, and hairy from years of dust. But you're taking these what are supposed to be clean glasses and you're hanging them from this dirt stuff. And how is the health department not doing anything about that?
Time to call.
As long as the glass
bar
is hung
rescue.
upside down, it's okay.
And I guess, it's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Mike's writing this down.
Well,
Right.
okay, look, because there's a reason why when you look at a bar, the glasses hang upside down. I mean, everybody knows this. Everybody knows about the plates being covered and upside down and stuff like that. Have you ever seen a Waffle House?
Yes.
And then plates.
What do you know that at night these bars, 90% of them don't do this, but they're supposed to take small plastic disposable shooter cups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not willing to spend the money the correct way to cover every one of these bottles, they're supposed to take the plastic little cups and put it over those pour spouts to keep stuff from landing on it. But none of these bars do it.
Fruit flies.
And I've worked in hundreds of bars.
We had plastic. We had that little mill, what do they call it, VSV stuff or whatever. And we would just
like 6 mil plastic. You just cover it all.
Yeah, wasn't that thick though, because that's expensive.
Right.
But yeah, we just covered our that, and we made it so that all of our fruit stuff was detachable.
Right.
And at night they had to we threw away all the fruit.
Right.
Because it's not worth it trying to save the fruit.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm just saying. And, my haters want to run their mouth and think they know something, but I guarantee I worked in more bars than you ever did. And that's what trips me out is the people that want to say, I don't know. Like I tell, I've said to a couple of commissioners and senators, hop your ass in my van and I will take you and show you these places. Before you tell me I'm wrong, hop your loudmouth ass up in my van and let me go show you. I'm so sick of people saying stuff don't exist. Get your ass in my van. Let me go show you it exists.
Isn't that weird? Because we'll do that.
They don't want the bluntness. They want to hide behind keyboards. If you want to run your mouth, get in the van and let me go show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anything that we talk about on this show or even on my show, I tell people call in. Come in. Call in. Come in. Hell, I'll bring another chair up to the table. Let your
voice, if your voice is so great and powerful, almighty Oz, let your face be seen and pop your voice off over the phone. Let people hear you say it.
that wasn't directed to Oz.
Oz, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the great and powerful Oz, as in the Wizard of Oz, who hid behind a curtain and pretended to be somebody else.
Come out from behind the curtain. I like that right there. Come out from behind the curtain.
That's right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Do we not remember that from the movie?
Yeah. Now, hey, talking about that, my pastor who spent the last 10 years in China, he's going to be in the studio with us Thursday morning. So he loves you to ask questions. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of questions out there that you don't understand about, like religion. And he'll give you a straight answer.
Okay, so if Noah had to build another boat, would he have to build transgender?
See, that's a question. That's a good question.
That's the question.
Yeah, he'll answer them.
And in addition to that question is, when was he going to have to build another boat?
Yeah, see, there are some really cool questions.
How about I saw a picture the other day? Now I want everybody to think about this. It's a picture.
I'm still going with the hairy
and
vine.
it was a new ark being built.
Yes.
And listen to me. The caption says, Amish carpenters are building new ark. But if I'm from the world of construction, I'm sitting here looking at this ark and I'm going, well, the Amish wouldn't be using a hydraulic scissor lift. The Amish wouldn't be using a 4-wheel drive hydraulic bucket lift.
Yeah, no.
The Amish wouldn't have generators out there running big, heavy machinery. So I'm pretty sure the Amish carpenters aren't the guys building this ark.
Now, there is somebody that is rebuilding the ark according to biblical measurements and whatnot. And but they are only using what was available at the period of
then,
time.
Right, yeah.
So
this lift from Easy Rental was not was not
Sunbelt Rentals out there, little Bobcat. Get in the boat. Yeah, so that's okay. Real quick, because there's a couple things. The rest of these scores, Moe's, I'm concerned about, but that Rockdale County Health said 7 Gables Restaurant got a 100.
Are they ever open? I mean,
I've heard, I've heard that they have a kind of a limited, time that they're open, but it's been around for so long.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a good place to go and check it out. It's really like historical in there because it's a house. So you go into.
Have you ever eaten
rooms.
in there?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
that's what I was about to say. It's
magnificent.
It's
but
different.
Yeah,
I've done multiple Christmas parties and stuff.
Yeah,
there.
It used to be big.
Yeah, I've personally, my family, we've did Thanksgiving there 2 years in a row. It's different.
Okay,
it's different for me. My personal opinion. Why was I doing Thanksgiving there? Because it wasn't like traditional Thanksgiving food. No. I mean, they were trying to make it like traditional, but it really wasn't. It was just different. I mean, go there for a normal dinner and try it. I don't know. I'm not knocking them. It just, I learned that it wasn't a Thanksgiving kind of place.
I've heard this, and I don't know for sure. And everybody knows that me and religion. I'm not saying this as being disrespectful or anything, but I'd heard that they are Muslim.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
and I don't think it matters.
No, it doesn't. I think that would have effect on the food.
I think since I've pissed off so many people around here lately, that I think I'm going to become a Muslim.
But isn't it Italian food?
See, that's the thing is, like,
because if I can blow up a couple people and get some virgins out of this,
no,
just call me Bill Cosby.
No, let's not.
No.
God,
Muhammad Ali was not Muhammad Ali. That was not his real name. So I'll become.
What was his real name?
I'm going to become Mahakalaluki.
No, it wasn't.
Did you hear me?
Cassius Clay.
Did you hear what I said, Mike? I'm going to become Muhammad Hakalatalugi. That's going to be my new name. I want you to look at me and go, hey, Hakalatalugi.
Muhammad, come on, I want to lay you.
Don Ho's brother.
Don Ho's brother, right? Don Ho's Muslim brother.
That's right.
Asshole brother. Asshole. Get it? Don Ho.
Hey,
asshole. It's not a bad word. Okay, so Salem Gables got 100. I'm kind of going to go with Stephanie on that one and think because, well, yeah, there's never any cars out front. Starbucks.
Well, because they're not just a typical restaurant that's open all day. They do more
special
events.
They
do more weekends and special events.
Okay, cool. Starbucks coffee on 138 got a 98. Congratulations. Oh God, Thai in the box on Highway 20. I don't eat Thai food. Sorry. 100. That's because nobody probably likes it.
Oh my God.
Just
love Thai food.
Do you really?
It just opened.
Mike just likes to be tied up.
That's different.
I love the coconut soup, but I like it's the Bangkok Grill.
Hey, does the coconut soup taste like coconut?
It
chicken.
does.
And the
Stephanie's gonna be pissed.
It's like chicken boiled in milk.
Stephanie's like, I can't drink coconut milk. It tastes like coconuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Talking about that last night, I got
But it's
woke
really,
up.
really good. It's really, really good.
I got woke up last night about 12:30. My sister-in-law comes in my room holding up a thing of coconut water that's supposed to have raspberry and watermelon on it. She goes, "I just want you to know this tastes like crap." I'm like,
so you woke me up for this?
So, yeah, I'll show you the text message.
No.
Yeah, about 20 minutes later, she goes, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have woke you up for that." It's like, yeah, I know coconut water tastes like crap and coconut.
Cucumber water tastes like crap too.
Oh, I like cucumber water.
Okay, keep going.
Wendy's on Salem Road got a 90. So congratulations. Hey, look, this is what I'm going to do, DJ Scottums. I am going to contact East Metro Health, and I'm going to see if I can get a health inspector to come in on the show and talk to us about what they look for. You know, some of those guys are really, really cool, and most of them have been doing it forever.
And the one that, this was what we were told by someone. The one that does Rockdale and County is the same person.
Yeah, I think so.
Rockdale and Newton.
And did you know that some of those, I don't know if these guys are the same ones or not, but one of the restaurant owners, a friend of mine, told me that those guys are self-funded.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they get their fines that they hand out.
Yeah. That's how they
pay their salary. Yeah.
We need to investigate that.
See,
find
now
out.
see that just reeks of corruption.
Well, we need to find out.
Doesn't it though? And that makes me want to take all of those scores that
And
you just
pitch
read
'em.
off and kind of toss them in the trash.
Because if money's down and you need new uniforms or a new car, you go write freaking tickets. No, I hope that's not true.
Hey, I just got a text message that says, "How do you spell your Muslim name?" I don't know if there's enough space on the on the
You know what?
contract. Oh, big enough. Sorry, that's my manager that's sending me that. So he's like, I don't know that there's enough space on the contract for that Muslim name.
You have got the weirdest damn friends.
What?
I swear they're calling you, asking you how to spell hakalugi.
My
and you got waterhead and pimple burst.
Such an idiot.
and-
My
and
manager
fester
just simply
dome.
just said Muhammad Hakalatalugi would take up way too much space on the line. And how would I sign it? And then if you think back in the old days when they like melt a candle and do like the seal on the letter, what would mine be? Spit? Because it'd be Hakalatalugi. Seal it with a spit.
It wasn't a candle.
What was it? It was wax, Mike.
They would have insignia rings.
But it was wax, was it not?
Still.
Was it wax?
Oh yeah, okay, DJ Hakalui. Oh my! Your friends have got the most weirdest.
You're
freaking
medicated,
names.
Mike. Who are you to talk?
I am military, Mike. I've been military, Mike, for freaking 20.
Yeah, but
years
now you're medicated.
Yeah, I've been medicated
every
for a long
day.
time. But here's your friends have some nerve calling up here and going, "Oh, what kind of nickname do you have?" You can talk about your friends for an hour and never say a normal human being's name. Don't look at me like that because you know it's true.
I'm gonna punch you.
Say some of your friends' names. Say some of your friends.
Well, you're one of them.
No, I'm not.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. No,
Okay.
you're not.
All right, Redneck Steph. Okay, Redneck Steph. Keep going. Come on.
You say them. Go ahead.
You got. Well, I don't want to say somebody that you're currently in divorce with.
No,
you know?
go ahead.
God, you run through friends like I run through freaking underwear.
Go ahead.
You got Waterhead. You got Pimple
Flying
Burst.
Brian.
We don't have no
Flying Brian.
No,
Duh.
there's no. So duck hunt is nothing.
Sidekick.
Sidekick, overkick, overlord, underlord,
Queen Bee.
underwear, queen bee,
Buddha.
Buddha.
Hey, I didn't name Buddha. I didn't name Waterhead either.
Little
Waterhead was named that for
Richard.
years.
Stuttering archer. Okay, I made that one up.
No, he's
Look,
Look, Steve, my favorite DJ. Look how much that would take up on a contract.
God, keep going. I know there's other people. I know there's other people. That. What was the gentleman's name that did the Mill Street music?
That's who's on the phone, fool.
I know, but he
Steve, my favorite DJ. Did you
Okay,
not just hear
I'm
me
sorry.
say-
I remember now.
Medicated Mike.
I remember now.
Did y'all remember
I
this?
remember now. Sorry, Steve. I was
No
for
worries.
some reason I
No
was
worries.
thinking it was something else on your phone.
What I love is the fact that I was on Mike's show a couple of weeks back, and we traded phone numbers, and I texted him yesterday. And he texted back. That was funny. Who's this?
Well, I did that because look at the. Okay,
Look,
no, Steve.
Brett just sends me a
Steve,
message.
you
He
dirty
says,
bastard.
"I don't have a nickname. Guess we're not friends." He said, "Cue the sad face."
Yeah. I don't get invited to nothing, so shut up, Steve. You can't start a conversation with "What is your PayPal account number?" Okay, if you send anybody, you bastard, you know you said that to me right in the middle of the show.
I did.
It comes
I
up.
did, but
What's your
you were
PayPal
talking
account?
about
I'm
how
like,
much money you had at
who the
PayPal.
hell is this? That is so wrong. You see, Steve he's tricky. He's manipulative. He is. Come on the show Wednesday night, man.
Speaking of tricky, we got to go to commercial.
Yeah, come on the show Wednesday night.
I
And just
do
hang
that.
out, have a couple beers, man. You're a riot.
I like that.
And if you bring the soap, you and Mike can go behind the
No.
building and fight.
Jesus.
You know where that came from? The movie.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
Fight Club.
That's what they
Yeah,
did,
Fight
right?
Club. Yeah, that's why I said Fight Club. You ever been to one? Like
A Fight Club, though.
we used to have them in the back of the club.
Been in
In
a
the
Fight
Okay,
backyard.
Mike, come on. Can we go to commercial now?
Yeah, man. Go to
Thanks for
commercial.
calling
Hey
in,
guys,
Steve.
I gotta
Steve,
roll.
Yes,
come
sir.
in Wednesday night, man. Have a beer.
Appreciate you.
I'll do it.
I
Y'all
do.
have
Bye.
a great day.
All right, bye.
See you.
Later.
We're going to
Bye.
commercial, everybody. We'll be right back. It's just fun in the morning. And speaking of tricky, I got that by Run DMC.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so Steve yesterday said
Anyways, going live. Yeah,
it's
I faux
you
parred
said it.
that one. I shouldn't have cussed.
yeah, you didn't apologize. No. You said it. And
I just kept going like, oops, I didn't. Nobody heard that.
Stephanie and I cut eyes and I changed the subject.
Yeah, that tie in the box just opened last week.
Oh,
So no wonder they got such a high score.
Have you ever had coconut? They boil chicken in milk
Coconut what?
soup.
Why?
It's got
Coconut's one of them things that if I was on a deserted island, I would drink it because it's good for you. But
yeah. Other than that, why the hell do you eat it? I don't like it on ice cream.
a coconut
pies,
cake.
No.
I might as well eat pine straw on a cake.
Thank you.
I
when you
can't
chew it,
I
it
can't-
like squeaks.
I can't
Look,
stand the
you might as well-
texture.
I might as well go
Again?
get a lay
Are you
and
making
do.
it drizzle?
I should go get a lay and do that and pick up all that shaving from that pine and go put it on top of a cake.
I'd rather eat that. Coconut is gross.
It is.
Scotty, you're peeing a lot, dude.
I drink a lot.
I need to get that damn prostate check.
Motherfucker, you go check my prostate right
Did you freaking hear me say that? Yeah, last night I get, hey, sorry if I.
Did you
disturbed
say you want to check my prostate? Here it is.
Oh, gross.
Come on.
No, that's not how you check it anyway. Just thought of that because I took a drink of that nasty stuff. Just took my meds. So
Because of my throat, I'm always trying to drink cold stuff. So my throat, I'm always constantly watering my throat.
yeah, last night at freaking midnight, I got to have a discussion about. Hey, I'm serious. Have you had coconut water?
Yeah, I've tried it. Yeah, it
They're
does
trying to
nothing
push
for
it.
me.
They got all this great marketing, and that shit sucks, buddy. That is some nasty stuff.
About
And
as
you know,
bad as coconut milk.
I read an article in the AJC yesterday about it, and you know what?
He went from a Jamaican to an Indian in one sentence.
Shut up! I know.
That's what y'all were talking about.
I know.
That was 10 minutes.
You know what? That's pretty good that he caught that because that was just a fluctuation in voice. So that was just a fluctuation. Freaky, sticky. yelled at work, man.
Well, what'd you get yelled at for, sir?
Okay.
Can you imagine Mike as a customer service rep?
I'm really good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm
Did
really
you just say sheet? Holy cow.
We're not. Well, we're live on.
It doesn't matter. I just cussed worse than any of y'all. So.
Yeah, see the
God forgive me for my past sins and the ones I will perform today. You what, Mike?
well,
You're wet, Mike. What?
We're going back live. Never mind. Y'all just kill me. Hey, we're going live now.
We're live.
And we're back. Mike has no grip on reality of time. Like, all right, we're fixing to go back, and he just doesn't listen, and he starts to talk, and I'm like, we're live.
I don't care. What? Hey! I
That
did
was
not
loud.
like that. Was weird. What? Stop.
So
It's from where
was
y'all
that
touch
all?
it after I say not to touch it.
I don't touch it.
I tell you not to touch it.
I don't touch it.
Quit Bill Cosby and me.
Was that all of the scores?
Would you like some pudding?
No, you were shaking too much. That's either Michael J.
does-
Fox or Muhammad Ali.
Oh my God. Picking on the Muslims.
Michael J. Fox is not.
Yeah, but
He's not Muslim.
I will get Muhammad Ali's daughter over here and she will kick.
I would
your
love that. I would
ass.
take it.
Well,
Mm.
I've heard that about you.
Take it like
That's
a man.
not what I mean.
That's what
I'm
you
talking
said.
about. Like, would you take the $10 million or $10,000 to get hit by Mike Tyson? I'd take a hit from Muhammad Ali.
Now y'all know. Remember when you guys were trying to get me to get Mike Tyson?
Yes.
Okay.
And it never happened.
Well, he refused.
What do you mean he refused?
Yeah, because he said it wasn't going to happen. And then I tried.
What wasn't going to happen? Calling in?
Well, you know, he has a place out near Madison.
Could you go back to? He said he refused to call in.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, he refused to come in, call in anything
Okay.
because he said y'all were stupid.
We're
He said-
stupid.
Yeah,
okay.
He's talking to medicated Mike, and we're stupid.
djscottie calls me an idiot. I punch him in the ear.
I'll be more than happy to. Hey, I got a big left here. He can come take a bite out of it, even it out.
Boy's got some big old
Look at
ears.
Stephanie.
I'll give
Hey,
you,
dude, if you're gonna bite, you take a little off the left.
I'll give you a health score inspection. I'll give you 100.
Oh my God!
I like your buffet.
Could you?
And then I
please
tried to get
stay
Mark
focused?
Waller, the relief pitcher for the Braves, and you know what he told me?
No.
No way in hell. And then I tried to get God, what was his name? Lemke, and he said no. So yeah, y'all suck. See, you're scaring off all the good people. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a health inspector. I'm on the county health department, and I'm gonna request a health inspector because I'm gonna say that we're a radio station. We report the health scores. So let's see if we can get somebody over here to tell us about how it works. These guys do Gwinnett, Newton, and Rockdale County.
So hey, everybody go to the messenger on stories, and Steph or Mike, whichever one of you wants to read it, read that about ghosting, so that everybody has a clue of what ghosting means.
Who's you gonna want to do it, Steph? I can't do it because I think the young lady that's portrayed in this is a beautiful woman, and I would very much like to meet her. But of course, the entire Scottie,
She
DJ
is way
Scottie,
above your
the
class.
whole DJ Scottie clan of one name nickname people. See, I have two names. I have Military Mike.
Mike,
so
Mike,
I'm not in the
Mike,
group.
Mike,
I don't get invited.
Could you
to
actually
anything.
get to whatever
No,
the damn point
No,
was?
Stephanie, if you could please read it, I'll just sit over here. and be
Okay, so
quiet.
this right here is a young lady that I used to go to church with.
Who is
Single lady, kids.
beautiful,
um,
beautiful woman.
Been trying to date, but she's been trying to land the right guy. She meets a guy and everything seems good, and then I don't see her because I don't go to that church anymore. And it's been several years. We're still on each other's page. We
I
keep
would
up
love
with
to
it.
meet her.
I would never do that to her. So
This is what I'm talking about. About like 20 minutes ago, we were brothers. And
I
family.
love you, but I would never hook you up with anybody I know. Do you know why?
Yeah, because your
That
friends are
violates
weird.
the confidentiality agreement between you and your friends.
Me and my friends?
No,
They
me and my female friends have this deal that I will
No.
never hook them up with a D nugget. Why would I introduce you to them?
One, I have an attorney that can come on the show. I want to see that contract. Because you just made that crap up.
Why would I hook them up with a D bag?
You're like a Democrat. You're just making crap up now. It's freaking election day. and you're just coming
Why
up with
would I
crap.
hook them up with a D-bag?
Because
I don't mean a dime bag.
I'm
fool.
a good guy, and she is a beautiful, smart woman.
She
and
is.
and
Why
I
would I do that
I
to
am
her?
very interested in meeting her.
I don't
Very interested.
purposely sabotage anybody.
Oh my God! Why would you even use the S word when you're talking about me?
I already had one conversation this morning with somebody where I said, I feel bad that I did this to you.
Well, you shouldn't say those words on the radio about people. What are you going to say now,
Stephanie,
DJ
read
Scottie?
that.
What are you going to say now,
Shut up,
DJ
idiot.
Scottie?
Strike 3. You're out.
Never heard that one before.
Go, Steph.
This seems to be a conversation on the radio that I catch in the mornings the last 3 weeks, and I find it funny. Well, not really. I think it's the coward's way out. I want to know if it's ever happened to anyone. Ghosted. Basically, you may have gone out on a date or two and even have conversation via text or phone and thought this is going pretty good, and then bam, the person just disappears for no reason. You don't hear from them, they don't show up maybe for a date or don't respond back, and you are left hanging wondering, what did I do or what happened? And it's called ghosting someone. So has it happened to anyone, or have you been the one who did it to someone?
I have had ghosting happen to me, but I've never done it to anybody.
See, I was never the guy to go out on dates. Like, normally, if I met somebody, it was either situational meetings, meaning I
don't
met them.
you say somebody hooked
met-
you up or
Could you stop?
Oh my God.
I met them
I hate
where,
you.
like, if I was
hate
hanging
you.
out with some friends and one of their friends were there, that sort of thing. I've never just walked up to a girl and asked a girl out. I've just never had.
So you were like over somebody's
Stop.
house and you met them?
Stop.
See, I don't get invited over here, so I'll never meet anybody.
So I never had the confidence
you can't be
to go do that, just to walk up to a girl like you see in the movies or on television and say, hey, would you like to go out to dinner? I've never been that guy.
Sissy.
Once the whole Facebook and all the website stuff started happening,
It happens a lot there.
you start talking to people and you talk about meeting up. Now, I did go to like a Starbucks one time at the Mall of Georgia and sit and talk to a girl. And then we did try to hang out one time, and it just didn't. I'm the kind of guy that if I met you through Facebook, we would communicate on Facebook for a while.
Right.
Before me and you start talking on the phone. I want to investigate you a little bit. Then I want to make sure over the phone that we get along for a couple of weeks. And then we might end up like not hooking up, but meeting up to go do some hangout time. But before I wanted to waste my time with you, I wanted to know that we even could get along over the telephone.
Before you wasted?
Man, I can't tell you how many times I would talk to some female on the phone, because I was a construction worker, man. I was always working, always on the go. But when I'm in between like a drive from one location to another and it take an hour and 15, I'm talking on the phone, had my earbud in, my Bluetooth. And if I could tell your personality was horrible, I didn't even waste any more time with you.
So you've ghosted.
I don't know that you can call that ghosted.
Did you contact them again after you found out they were nuts?
I think we kind of both realized that we didn't jive right.
Yeah, I'm
A
thinking
square
crazy.
peg, round hole.
I'm thinking crazy people don't know that, so you've ghosted.
Would it be called that?
Yes. If you just
But
bolted.
we didn't. But the way this story makes it out is that you've dated, that you've went out.
No, I think. Okay, let me give you an example. There was a girl.
This story makes it sound like they've gone out to dinner once or twice, and you think sociably everything's acceptable, and then it just vanishes.
I think that happens too. But it like on Match.com, I was talking to a young lady in Loganville, and we were getting along magnificently. But I think it was a bigger, better deal type thing. I think she had about 4 of us on the wire.
Yeah.
And
I've seen that happen.
She was narrowing down the field.
Yeah.
And then like a year later, she contacts me and she said, whatever happened? I said, well, you stopped answering the emails. You stopped answering your phone and all that other stuff. Get this. She asked me out and I said, no, because you were playing the field and I'm not going to be third choice. I am nobody's Janet Reno. So remember?
So get to the point.
Well, the point is while I'm sitting here thinking of it, I have ghosted somebody.
Now, I think I did on a situation where it was like a person. It was a friend of my cousin's, and me and her had known each other for years, but never talked. So then then me and her decided we were starting to talk a little bit on Facebook. Then we started talking on the phone a lot.
First cousins?
It's not my cousin. I said it was a friend of my cousin's. You're an idiot. I'm not Stephanie. So I started talking to this girl. We talked a lot on the phone, and it was more friends. It was never like we were going to hang out like that. But I think it was building to that. And then I went and hung out with her one time, and everything seemed kind of cool. And then like a week or so later, dude, I wasn't feeling too good. And I stopped by my cousin's house and I said, look, man, I'm real dizzy. Can I just lay on your couch for a little bit? And because of my eyes and stuff. So my cousin left going to a party. So a little while later, this friend shows up and brings me some McDonald's to check on me and see how I was. Well, she was having a bad day. And by the way she was acting, I thought, man, I can't deal. I'm like, I can't deal with another person like this. Like,
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she was really pissed off. But in my mind, I'm like, if you're this pissed off over this minute thing that you're so mad about, I can only imagine what it's going to be like the first time I do something wrong. Does that make sense, Steph?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my God, if she's this mad over this little bitty thing, boy, the first time I mess up and do this, she's going to be screaming at me on the phone. So basically, I just I guess if you want to use the word ghosted, but what I did was tuck my tail and back away slowly.
You got the hell out of Dodge.
She's a great person. I'm still friends with her, but it never went to that level of crossing the friendship level any more than that. But it was enough for me to say, maybe I shouldn't maybe we should just stay lifelong friends and not ruin the friendship.
Well, this one girl, I met her on eHarmony, and just beautiful photos, just absolutely beautiful photos. And we were doing a parade. It was like a Memorial Day or Veterans Day parade. And, I didn't really tell her that I was going to it, and she didn't really tell me she was going to it. It just happened to be a big deal out there in, like Jackson, you know? So here we are marching in formation. This beautiful woman comes by in open, like a convertible, in a beautiful dress, and she's kind of doing the whole Statue of Liberty thing and waving at everybody, and everybody's going wild, and yelling and screaming because she's a very attractive woman. I'm like, oh my God, that's her. Right now, because the military and I'm in formation, they go right from the formation to get on buses to get the hell out of there. And you don't use your phone when you're in uniform. So I'm like, damn, didn't even bring it. Get back to the office. I call her. Now get this. I call her and I go, so what'd you do today? And she was like, nothing, just kind of hung around the farm. She lived on like a little farm, and she had a whole bunch she had 5 kids. And she lied to me. And this is like right in the beginning of the relationship, just told a booger-eating lie. And you guys know me. I turned around and I said, so you didn't go to that parade today? And she got real quiet. And then I said, yeah, I tell you what, hold on a second. I hung up and I never called her back. So I guess I have ghosted. But, in the beginning of a relationship, if you catch somebody, here's my thing. People cheat when there's unanswered time. If your significant other cannot tell you where they were or what they were doing for a specific time period, and they were unobtainable by phone, shooting in the air 3 times, whatever, flares, smoke signals, they're cheating on you.
Yep.
Because see what happens is when I can say, hey, I'm not really sure why my phone didn't work for 2 hours. Well, I know why.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was sitting on the countertop or the bathroom top at a hotel room somewhere cheap. So that kind of stuff doesn't fly well with me anymore. Now look, hey, years ago I was a bad guy, did bad things, but I'm changed now. I'm reformed. I would very much like to meet your friend, and I'll behave in everything. Come on, at least give me a chance, Scotty.
I'm not knocking you. I'm just
you're not helping either.
I got this thing, man. I got this thing where I don't set friends up with friends.
Is Crystal listening?
And listen, I'm just going to be honest with you.
Crystal,
can I just be honest with you?
No, I don't even want to talk to you no more.
I'm just being honest.
I don't even like you. Ooh, did you know that body art places get inspected by the health inspectors?
Mike,
what?
Mike,
What?
So I'm just going to be honest with you.
I'll change the subject.
I don't set friends up with friends. And the reason is because when it goes crappy.
But what about if it goes awesome?
Okay. How about the idiot formerly known as the sidekick?
You are not comparing me. No, I refuse.
So he meets Ashley. And then we started joking as soon as they started dating about how if anything happens, we've decided we're voting Chris off the island and we're keeping Ashley. And it was just always.
Holy crap, that's a little rough.
It was always a joke. It was always a joke. But then when it did come time 3 years later, when they started to split up, you had to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who are you keeping? And we were okay with keeping both. We'd already said until he said a couple of things he said, we were all still friends. We were okay with it. But the problem is I set you up with a friend and it goes bad. Then I got to hear my friend tell me how you cheated on her or how you treated her bad. And then I got to hear you go, no, that's not really the story. Let me tell you what she was doing. And I just don't want to be stuck in the middle.
What about
Find your own hooker. Don't try to get one from me.
Okay, check this out. When you flip a coin, what are the odds it's going to land on heads?
50-50.
Okay, if you flip the coin again, what are the odds it's going to land on heads?
Half a 50-50.
Did you really just say that?
Yes, I did.
Every time you flip a coin,
comedy.
every time you flip a coin, regardless of how many times
Can
you
we
flip
get to the
coin,
point?
It's 50-50. What if down the road she comes to you and she says, Scottie, thank you. Mike is amazing.
Oh.
And then what if I'm sitting here 2-3 years from now and I look over at Scottie and I go, Scottie, she's
in reverse,
amazing.
Mike. In reverse. What if 6 months down the road she walks up and says,
oh my God.
you sent me home with a psychopath, and can I borrow that snub 38?
No, she would. No.
Won't take
She-
no for an answer.
Listen,
He won't
she is
stop calling
She's
me.
I don't
See?
do that. I don't do
See?
that. She's an adult woman. She's very attractive. If she doesn't care for me, then it's over.
Dude,
You don't hear anything
I've
else
been
about it.
part of the hooking friends up with other friends and watched it fall apart, and I'd just rather not be that guy.
Crystal.
Crystal's not going to be that woman.
Military Mike loves you.
And she doesn't know the female in question anyways.
What? You have a beautiful woman friend like that, and your wife doesn't know about it?
That's from like 2003,
I don't
4,
care if
5
it's
when
from
I went to
freaking
the church.
1885. That woman is beautiful, and your
I can't
wife
tell
doesn't
you
know
her
about it?
phone number. I don't know where she lives.
I
I
tell you
can't even
what.
tell you what church she goes to
Hey,
anymore.
I tell you what.
We're on Facebook together.
I tell you what. Why don't you listen to this next part? Crystal, he's hanging out with a hot blonde girl. See? So what are you doing later, Crystal? Yeah. See how I turned that around?
And do you see why you don't hook people up with people? Because that's what they do to you. They
Yeah.
go behind your back and do malicious activities.
God. Oh my God. Since day one,
Yes.
you know that I thought Crystal was beautiful. So don't even
Yes,
start.
and I've been waiting for you to plot my death.
Oh, it's plotted, baby. I'm
Yeah.
working
This
on
morning, I almost
contingent-
made a picture this morning because look, I go upstairs and my coffee cup, which is normally empty, has already got the cream in it, the sugar in it, and the milk. All
And
it
the
needs is the
poison.
hot. So I said I should take a picture of this and put my wife made my cup, and either it's preloaded with love or preloaded with rat poison.
All right. I think everybody that knows you two knows that your wife, God knows why, is absolutely in love.
See
with you.
why I wouldn't want to hook you up with one of my friends? You see that, right?
Why? Why
Plus,
don't
I
you give
have
me the
no-
chance for love?
Plus, I have no single friends anymore.
Isn't she single?
I don't know her like that anymore. Like I used to
Yes.
just.
Hook
I-
a brother up.
You are such an idiot.
Bros before
I
hoes.
used to wave at her in church. That's
Party
all I know
failure.
about her is I used to see her
She obviously knows
every
you.
few Sundays a month.
She wanted to talk about the issue on the show, and
She
Ooh.
didn't either. That was on her Facebook. I
Oh.
snapshotted it so we could talk about it on our show.
so she doesn't know we're talking about.
She
it?
has no idea we're talking about her.
Is it break time yet?
bonus.
Oh my God, you're such an idiot.
Come on, man. Just kind of shoot her things. Say military.
No.
You're
Is
a
it break time?
butthole.
If I had a disabled aunt or something, I'd hook you. Look at
my
his
God.
face.
And
All right, callers, listen to me.
now for
Y'all can
some
call in
commercials
and
from
tell
our
DJ
sponsor.
Scottie he's a butthole. You won't even help a
I would-
desperate man out.
If I had an aunt that had diabetes and lost a leg or something, I'd I'd hook you up.
He's
Wow.
he's he's out of control. He's laughing uncontrollably. He's gone. I did it.
Looking for
Looking
no.
out of all places. Looking
Sing it
for-
earlier. I wanted to sing it and I started laughing before I could sing it.
Your face is turning red, dude. You must have a disabled aunt.
No, I don't. But God, I can go find one.
Yeah. Is she single?
Oh, I don't know. Let me just go on Facebook. Watch this.
No, you can't look for nub on Facebook.
No, I'm not going to say looking for a three-legged person or nothing.
Oh my God, 3 legs.
Oh
no,
my God.
1 leg's cool. 3 legs is weird. You gotta have
my
standards.
God.
You gotta. Why are you going to me? No.
What? What?
Oh my God, somebody's already posting stuff on my page.
Uh,
Why are you posting on my page?
Here we go.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Hey,
Looking
Alex.
for nub in all the wrong places. How can we help you?
Welcome to Duffer Phone.
Good morning, Vietnam,
Yeah, right.
or Conyers, or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I got a dog. He gets a little lonely sometimes.
See, that's just. Let me ask you a question. You're in a relationship, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So why can't you guys help me be in a relationship? You know how much nicer I would be to everybody if I was in a nice relationship with a woman? I don't go out anywhere, so it's very difficult for me to meet folks. I get really quiet. Crickets. Yeah. This is like my room at night. Crickets.
Well, your room don't sound nothing like that.
From
That did kind of go bad.
It kind of went bad, didn't it, Mike?
from the YouTube, there's a listener that's saying to try Tinder.
No, I'm not.
Tenderizer. I mean, you need to smack it with a mallet.
Well, she says if you can't find a woman on Tinder, you are
Oh,
just
no.
going to have to switch teams.
No.
Hey,
Listen to
he
me,
tried
listen
that
to
one
me.
time, but he said it was
Listen.
just for gas money.
When I got back from Afghanistan, I was on Zoosk, I was on Match.com, I was on eHarmony, I was on all of those. Guess what? All the same
Yeah.
people. I'm even on the one over 40 or over 50
Cupid,
one.
something another.
Yeah,
Look, dude, I used to
spending time
join
together.
all those single ones that were free. I remember somebody hit me up probably about 8 months ago or something, and it was saying, "Look, I was on Plenty of Fish, and I bumped into your picture, and I just want
Yeah.
to let you know in case your wife don't know." I was like, "Yes, she knows," because we actually used to have a part of the show on our night show that involved my Plenty of Fish profile and Crystal Miller's.
Yeah, well, you guys did another one too.
We did one hooker, no hooker, douche, no douche, where we would read the ones the females would write and decide whether she's full of crap and lying, and then read the guys and decide if they were lying.
Wasn't there one too, like a Jennifer Madison one or something like that? Another website
Something
you guys
like that.
used? It was pretty
Ashley
fun.
Madison?
Ashley, yeah, that's it. Yeah, so oh well. Look at this week's post reaches. I mean, 19,000.
So everybody, I
Kinda
just went and
scares me.
shared a
I
post.
saw that.
That's the
now
one.
I just sound pathetic.
I
That's the
just
one
went and
he's
shared
on.
a post. What?
That's the one he's on.
Oh, positive single.
Yeah.
I'm on.
He's it's positive. He's single.
but here's
So
the thing.
look, I just went. So I have a friend who is looking for a single, lovely lady to date. If you know a good woman, let's hook a brother up. And I just shared Mike's profile.
Wow. Yeah,
You want me to hook you up? I'm hooking you
I
up.
know, but that's like throwing a lure with nothing on the hook out in the
Well,
lake.
I can't help it if you don't know how to
Why
troll.
Why not the young lady that you talked about ghosting? That talked about. I will.
Right there.
What?
Are you
It
looking
says
at different?
download the #1 herpes and STD dating
No.
app.
Oh my God, Stephanie, no.
Steph, that wasn't very nice. God, you can go to freaking.
So, caller, what's your opinion? Would you hook Mike up with somebody you know?
Somebody I know. Does that mean he has to be around more often?
Look,
Yes.
Hey, I can tell you this: when you repeat a question asked to you,
It means you're confused.
Yeah, you're allowing your brain to come up with a lie.
Who,
So just
me?
go- yeah. Just go
Yeah,
ahead and
you.
say it.
But that puts me at risk of having to hang out with him more often. So
See?
probably not.
So, there you go.
You know what? I can only hope that all.
Apparently,
of y'all,
this man on the phone knows you.
Well, I can only hope that all of the people that are listening, and all of your friends, Steph mutual friends, DJ Scottie mutual friends, caller mutual friends. I hope that all of you go home today and have an argument with your significant other and break up. Yeah, so there. I hope you're all single by the end of the week. And I hope Oz becomes our commissioner. So there. Yeah. I'm going to ride around that
That's
car.
my figures. I think our first interaction, you were planning my wedding and my funeral on the same day. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm a nice guy. I do stuff like that.
Because he was trying to get me to run this truck off the road.
Oh, man. Wait.
And look, I just put.
God, you can't keep going back.
Yes, I did. I just edited it, and it says tag someone in the comments that he should meet.
Oh, here we go. See,
so everybody should. I need to go back and say share.
Nobody. No.
Please share this.
No. See, nobody's answering because nobody's gonna do that. You made it out to be like weird.
And you used his military picture.
I know, man. Dang. That's it. We're about to have a Facebook war.
Dude, you wanted me to hook you up?
I know, but look what you're doing. It's like all lowercase letters. It's
what
spelled
was I
wrong.
Supposed to, how's it?
It makes me look like I'm a tard.
Well,
easy.
If the condom fits.
See, like her right there, the one on the right. Beautiful.
That's my wife, you idiot.
Oh, sorry. She is beautiful, though. You know that. She married down.
What was that? What was that singles group that I think it was Saturday Night Live or Mad TV used to do the lowered expectations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've already told him if he would lower his expectations, he would find
Scottie,
a girl.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, listen, let's just be serious, Mike. You're looking at pictures of all these Hooter type girls that are all fresh 20s.
All right, I'm going to the bathroom on this.
No,
There's just no reason for you to think that you're going to date those.
Why can't I date a woman in her 30s? What's wrong with me?
You can, but
I'm not looking at 20s.
These girls that are that hot are not going to date you.
Why?
Because you're not rich.
So, oh my God. I'm leaving.
You can date a woman in your 30s, size 30s.
I didn't say it. I didn't say that.
It's on like Donkey Kong now, man.
Say it.
It is so
I'm just
on
telling
like
you that you need to lower your expectations.
No, I will
Quit
not.
thinking you're going to date a supermodel, because the only way a guy like you is going to date a supermodel is if you got a yacht, a jet, a
Maybe I
Rolls,
do.
a Benzo.
Maybe I do. Okay, I don't, but
You don't.
bite me.
I love you, Mike.
No,
but
you don't.
I'm just
no,
saying.
you don't. If you loved me, you would let me.
I would love you enough that I expect you to find you a reasonable,
I don't go
realistic,
anywhere.
good woman.
I don't go out anywhere. I you know me. I'm shy when
Look,
I'm in a
if
crowd.
Chaz can find a girl, you can find a girl. Right? Right, Tabby? We'll get a text message in a second.
Come on now. You guys know that when I go out, like with you guys at the events and all, generally, you know, when you're doing that kind of stuff, when you're emceeing or DJing in your case, you know that you don't, that's not the person that is what can I'm playing a character.
My wife had to learn when she started dating me that there's a difference between DJ Scottie and Scott.
Yes, very
and
much so, very much
I dated one girl that always liked the craziness of DJ Scottie.
Mm-hmm.
When I was working in the bars, that crazy Richard Pryor stuff. The problem is when I was at home trying to just be me,
yeah, it's
she
different.
couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
She wanted the wild, crazy all the time. And I'm like, the battery's got to recharge, chick.
Yeah.
I've got to take some downtime because I can't be that guy all the time. And when I was, it was driving me crazy. And that's how I ended up in a hotel room, almost hanging myself in a hotel room.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this, the last woman I did date, she said almost exactly verbatim what you just said. She said, you are so much different than the radio military Mike.
Because it's a character, man.
And also, we're in a dark studio.
What's the dark studio got to do with anything?
Well, no, because, I mean, this is encapsulated. We have to make stuff interesting.
Yeah, we have to overemphasize stuff to make it funny.
I mean, look how long Steph took in the bathroom.
I know, man.
What the hell
Did you
is going
double
on
flush?
there?
Oh, my nose.
Okay. Did you blow
The
your
last
nose?
time you were in a bathroom blowing something that long, it wasn't your nose.
Yeah. And hey, Travis, call in if you want to. So
how about this? This is from one of our listeners. Hooking friends up with other friends is almost always a bad idea.
almost.
Shh. I've done it, and every time it's blown up, it makes me realize why I do my own dirty dealings. Grow some testes, Mike. I couldn't repeat that one.
Who sent this?
Send her a message yourself.
Who sent this?
A guy that likes you.
Oh, well, I don't
It
swim that
must
way.
be Brett.
Why you
So
got to
there,
throw a
like-
brother under the bus like that, Stephanie?
Well, this right here is my best friend and Travis's best friend. And
What's
we
that got to
hooked
do
them-
with anything?
We hooked them up.
Why are you showing me a picture of a girl with a guy and a baby? I don't want a family.
She doesn't have a
I have a
family.
family.
He had a family. Look what he did with it.
I don't even like my. I love my. I got more pictures of my
You
dog.
do know you're trying to sell yourself here. Don't say this about
But it's-
families.
No, I'm being. This
So
is
you
me.
need to. Okay, so I want you to say what you're looking for in a woman.
Okay.
Everybody bear witness to the testimony in which we are about to receive.
Well, here's the thing. I am a physically attracted type person. I do look for someone that is attractive. That I'm not saying a supermodel like you always say I'm looking for. I'm just looking for someone who's attractive. My age category is basically I'm 50, about to be 52, 51, about to be 52 in December. So I'm looking for someone my age or down to, let's say, 35, 32, right in there.
So none of the Hooter girls that I keep telling you to stay away from.
No, come on, man. I can't do that. My daughter is older than that. And that would be weird.
Mhm.
Not that I wouldn't if I found one. Yeah. I mean, I'm not Bill Cosby or nothing, but yeah, I mean, there are younger women that are attracted to older men. I'm looking. Here's the thing: is a sense of humor.
Ravens Renovation, you're wrong for that picture you just sent.
Now, listen to me. This is very important because a smart woman, an intelligent woman, that's very important to me so we can talk about stuff. But here's the thing: is a sense of humor. Now, with a woman, when you talk about a woman and a sense of humor, okay, and you say, "Oh, I'm looking for a woman with a good sense of humor," that generally backfires because women with good sense of humors act like, like the star Tracy Ullman, they're wacky, stupid, corny, and it just, it's dumb. They come across as being, like a buffoon,
Kind of like you.
Yes. But see, that's the thing is you can't have two buffoons in a relationship. Let me be the buffoon. Let me be the idiot.
That's my like.
And it's kind of like, it's like Crystal and Scottie. Crystal is beautiful, and she represents all those things that go along with beauty and smarts and intelligence and organization, all that other stuff. And then you got DJ Scottie.
That's right.
Which is like the comic relief or the afterbirth, whatever you want to call it.
She's the sugar to my oatmeal.
You got that right. And she loves you dearly.
Yeah, we still don't know why.
Oh my God. Some of the stuff she posts on
I'm
Facebook,
telling you, that
I'm just like,
hypnotist I took her to did excellent work.
yeah, some of the stuff she posts on Facebook, I'm like, damn, did Scottie steal her phone? 'Cause I just can't imagine.
It's the real life Beauty and Beast.
Yeah, good point. Very good. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. Gotcha.
Look,
That
if
is.
you call my wife Beast one more time, I'm gonna.
No.
I think we all know that's
You call my wife.
No.
You call my wife ugly like that one more time, and I'm punching you.
She's
No.
the beauty.
She is definitely the beauty, and she married down. Okay, so so what else? I would prefer somebody that has a job. I'm not looking for anybody that's rich. I've dated a rich woman before, and that doesn't seem to work very well. And you know what? I think going for a walk, holding hands, talking is the best date in the world. But I do like going to see the Nutcracker at the Fox every year for Christmas. So
I used to do that. That's
Yeah.
actually nice.
My brother and I, we used to, take our wives out. It used to be so funny because one week we would go to the Nutcracker with these excellent seats at the Fox, tuxedo or suit, the women wearing nice evening dresses. But usually that very same week, we went to the Monster Truck Show. So we used to laugh about the full spectrum, and that's what I'm looking for. My ex-wife Connie, we used to go to the Super Bowl of motocross every year, and we would spend literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars on tickets.
Can we hear what you're looking for and
somebody who likes to go to that kind of
stuff?
Not
used to do.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
While you're talking about what you're looking for, don't bring. Okay, here's number one.
I mean, I was married to her for
number
27
one.
years.
When you're trying to meet a new woman, don't discuss what you and your ex used to do.
Oh, I agree.
Right.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay. So
I do go to church with my ex-wife.
Listen, listen, you could be interviewing one right now. You could have a woman listening right now, and she's like, oh my God, he's already talked about his ex too much.
Well, at 51, I think, and my age group I'm talking about, if a woman isn't married by then, at least once, there might be something
that
there.
doesn't mean that you have to talk about it, though.
Yeah, but she's going to talk about her ex.
That's what I'm saying.
they
And
all
that
do.
doesn't
Everybody
mean
does.
that either one of you.
I know, but I talk
Okay,
to my ex-wife
Mike-
every day almost.
Mike-
I mean, what? Yes.
Mike.
Go ahead.
So can we please get back to the?
So if I go get a motorcycle,
what are you
will I get a
looking
check?
for? Yes, if you got a motorcycle, we could probably get you a girl faster.
I was thinking about a three-wheeler.
Well, that would work too.
Yeah.
A back seat will land you one faster. I'm just giving you that as an option.
Not sure that a two-wheeler would be a good idea for me these days.
I'm just saying, go get the three-wheeler because then
I get the one?
Then she won't fall off.
Should I get the one with one wheel in front or two wheels?
No
in front?
matter how much.
One wheel in
chloroform.
front, two in back.
One wheel in front, two in back. Okay.
Or you could get the other one. It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, I thought you were giving me your professional
I'm
opinion on it.
telling you that either one of them would land you a girl.
Or
What
get
about-
you a slingshot so y'all can be side by side.
Yeah, that would even help land you one right now.
Shooting barbarians into the lake at ducks. How's that going to give me a girl?
You're an idiot.
See, that doesn't help either. You always call me names. No wonder why none of your friends want to talk to me.
Dude, they hear you on the show. They don't want to talk
and
to
they
you.
laugh. They think I'm
You are so right. They do laugh.
$16,000 for that motorcycle. Jesus, I can get two cars for that.
Yeah, but look what kind of cars you'd be getting.
Hey,
Do we still have the caller on the phone?
Yeah,
883. What about an 883? Just for cruising, just for me cruising.
that's
around.
all you need.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because that's relatively.
We're not
affordable.
going on a race or nothing.
So if I had a bike like that, you think I get a
yes,
chick
sir.
for the
Yes,
weekend? You know,
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do I want a woman who's only interested in me because I have a motorcycle?
Look, how do you catch fish?
Dynamite.
Got to have a little bit of bait.
Look at
Whoa,
Stephanie.
whoa, whoa. Let's not have him dropping his pants.
Yeah, man. Come on. We got Steph. You know.
I know.
Yeah, that was
Don't,
perfect.
don't throw no worm out there or nothing. Come
I'm
on.
just saying, got to have a little bit of bait, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, but okay, what kind of lure am I going to have? The one that works up on the top and gets the big
It'd be a
fish,
li- it'd
or
be
the
a-
one that goes
Yours
underwater?
is just going to be called a little wiggler. It's okay.
Can I have like a spoon?
Well, you probably want to get because you're going to be doing some scooping, so you're going to need a spoon.
What are those things Ken and I always used to get
For
hot water
certification,
jigs.
So
for stripers.
he's looking for a female that identifies as a female.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. But you know, it's not mandatory.
he needs one. He needs a lure to get her off the bed.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah. If I was
God,
if
we
I
need to
was
go to a
Amish,
commercial.
I wouldn't use my hydraulic lift.
All right, caller, we got to shoot your commercial real quick.
Yeah, caller.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah,
All right, bye.
whatever.
Oh, I hung
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
Sorry,
damn.
sorry, my finger.
Going to a commercial.
He started to say something as I was hanging up.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to commercial. We'll be right back, everybody.
Well, I found out how they get funded. The health department.
How?
State government, municipalities within the county, and other.
Ravens renovation. I will not repeat.
What?
Jeez,
What?
God, that's not nice at all.
No, I
Oh my
didn't.
God! Do we really need to know all that? Hey, you freaking go in there and pee.
Oh, you
3 seconds.
wish.
How come when it says select language, it has a British flag? Don't they speak the same language as us?
What?
This government website, you up at the top, you can select which language you want, and it's got a British flag.
Yeah. Oh.
County's health. Okay, so yesterday.
We gotta go back live.
No, but real quick.
All right, we're down to 15 minutes. Yesterday, what? Okay, wait then. So look, I got a great aunt that's now single.
Does she have both legs?
Yeah,
Looking for nub.
she can walk.
No, I don't want to date your great aunt. See, you're just being mean. Now you're making fun.
I wouldn't do that to her anyways.
Now you're making fun of me again. You won't invite me to any birthday
My cousins would be like,
or,
dude, why'd you do that?
or freaking movie. How about this? How about
Joe Leaper, please send Mike a text and tell him to shut up.
Joe Leaper
Yeah,
is,
stop whining.
I'm not whining.
Wah.
I'm lonely.
I'm trying to hook you up, brother.
No, you're not.
I
You're
made a
making fun of
Facebook
it
page, and
You're
not
making-
one of our listeners have
I know.
shared it yet.
because you're making it creepy.
Because that means nobody wants to share it.
Wow. You're making it creepy.
There's people that I tagged that are probably untagging themselves from that weird
because you
post.
made it creepy. Oh, that's a cool. Could you send me that
that's
picture?
a cool picture.
Could you send me that picture? Engineering and science. Wow.
Ouch.
So next,
Well, I'm doing all this research here on Rockdale County and its health assessment. This is some interesting stuff, guys. I'm gonna work on this. We'll talk about it tomorrow, I guess, since we're out of time today. And try to get in touch with a health inspector and see if we can get somebody to come in and explain all this stuff. That would be cool. Wow.
anything else, sir?
The top 15 leading causes of premature death in Rockdale County.
Why you got to bring that up?
Oh my God. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
What do you think the number
That's
one-
a depressing kind of
Oh
thing.
my
Why
God.
are we going to talk about this?
That is. What do you think is
I mean,
the
if
number
we
one?
want to be depressed, let's just go back to your dating life.
So I found out yesterday. They're live streaming Ashley's graduation.
Yeah, so your dating life, Mike. I mean, it just well, okay. Let's hear it.
No, I just thought that was pretty cool.
Oh,
And we're saved by the caller.
That's
Somebody's gonna
right.
be mean to me.
Just for fun radio.
They better not be mean.
Yes, I was calling in for Mikey.
Oh God.
He's
And
listening.
what's your name?
My name is Janelle.
Janelle? And
Yeah.
how old are you, Janelle?
Oh, I'm only 52.
Have you ever been married?
Twice.
Are you married now?
Oh, see how long it
Talk
took?
about it.
Yeah, see how long it took? No, sorry, caller. You're wasting your time.
But I just want to know, can your retirement home handle doing my laundry too? Because I'll come over.
I detect a slight northern accent. Where you from? Janelle.
Jersey?
Jersey?
Yeah, over
What
there.
part?
over
What
there.
part?
I
What
grew up
part?
out there right there
What
near
part?
Grant Park area.
Brett Park? You ever go to Fort Lee or Bayonne?
Oh, I love the military guys.
I know.
Oh.
Bayonne is so stifle.
Would you like to come check out my 8-track collection?
No.
Oh. Do you want to meet my 16 cats?
Can you name them?
What about your plate collection? Do you have an Elvis Presley plate collection hanging on your wall?
No,
No,
up
my
north.
first husband took them all.
Oh,
Up north, we collect thimbles and spoons.
Hey, is being on house arrest an issue for you? Because apparently they have enough evidence that I'm a habitual streaker.
Well, long as the ankle bracelet is tight and doesn't get in the way during whoopee.
We can share it. We can tie each other up with it.
With the
'Cause
ankle
apparently they
bracelet?
thought it was funny to wrap it around my boobs.
My God.
Oh my God.
You're 50-something, you still got boobs?
52. They clap at my knees when I run.
Oh, stop. Now you're just making me warm.
oh.
Oh, my aching bunions.
So you can look me up on the Book of Faces.
That's okay. I'm going to look you up in the Book of Death. You sound
I'm
like
not
you're
dying anytime
dying.
soon.
Do you live on the
I'm
second
still
floor?
No, I'm not on the second floor.
You're on the ground floor?
Yeah, my knees are too bad.
Oh, you must be rich.
No, I did a lot of working on my knees when I was younger.
I'm sure it sounds like it. So are those your teeth?
Yeah, they my teeth. I can
Oh,
take them out though.
good. That's what I was going for.
I went to apply at Waffle House, and they wouldn't let me get a job because I had too many teeth.
No way. That's
So I took them out, and they hired me right there on the spot.
that's worship being transgender.
Oh, I love transgenders.
I like train rides. Is that the same?
Is that where you call over some friends? Because I'm down.
I heard that about you. In fact, I read it. I wrote it down and then I read it.
Hey,
Hey,
are we gonna like?
I have no idea.
Are we like doing a hookup here? What's happening?
You got guys calling in with bad Jersey accents, acting like old women. No.
I
See
think,
what happened?
I think
You
you,
see
can
what
score
happened?
here.
Do you see what happened? Do you see what you did to my love life? You trashed it. You threw it in the gutter.
Yeah,
And now
I did.
Now people are just making. I might as well just go get Zika and go for the sympathy score. Maybe
This isn't a guy.
Yeah.
I just love you, Mikey.
Yeah, whatever.
Mike, I mean, look, we could have like
you do know I know people in Jersey.
Here's
right?
this hookup you've been asking for.
Nah.
What was your name again, caller?
Janelle?
Janelle meet Mike. Mike meeting Janelle. Now your buddy just hooked you up. There you go. Here's your hookup.
Yeah, whatever.
Here's your hookup.
I hope you get Zika.
Here's your hookup.
I hope you get Zika.
Dude, I'm trying to hook a brother up.
That was my neighbor. Zika was my neighbor. How do you know her?
From Jamaica.
Dude, I just hooked you up. You wanted it.
Yeah. See, you've just made an absolute mockery of my love life. Now, who would want me now?
I just want to rub on your scarf, Mikey. I love it.
Yeah, it's not a scarf. It's called a shimag. Kind of like your
we
brother's
can shimag
sister.
up in my room.
Yeah. Not if you live on the ground. Can we get out of this bit?
Yeah.
Somebody hang up on him or something. This is terrible.
Fine. I guess I just have no luck with you.
Yeah, the ankle bracelet around your boobs is what killed it. Just so the next guy.
They just say it's bondage. Jeez.
Yeah. Scotty, help, please. Jesus. See what you've done? You've made a mockery of my love life. Now nobody is going to be interested. Look, there are more people. There are more people commenting about a tire with a slash mark in it than my love life.
What it is it's the same Metzler tire that I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Nick.
Well, I guess I'll just have to look for you at the next Just for Fun event, Mikey.
Okay.
Mikey, I'm trying to hook you the hell up, dude. You wanted a hookup. I got you a hookup. I got you a hookup.
You can have your t-shirt back.
Oh my God. So please show up to this event
No.
Monday and introduce yourself to Mike.
Yeah, it'll be in Madison.
78 Loganville
Monroe.
on
The VFW.
over by
it ain't the VFW, it's
Athens.
the American Legion across the
American
street from
Legion.
McDonald's on 270. I'm gonna kick your ass, Stephanie. It's on 78, the American
Upstairs.
Legion, Loganville across the street from McDonald's.
Yeah, it's
Down the
by
street
Athens.
from QT.
Yeah, there's a Home Depot over there.
Mike,
What?
I got you a hookup.
Oh, we can go to the Home Depot and go get some rope. Have some fun there, Mikey.
Yeah.
Well, listen, hit me back up here in just a minute, and I will send you Mike's personal cell number.
It's on my
Okay.
Facebook. It's
All
on
right,
my
thanks for
Facebook.
calling in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stifle.
Dude, you wanted a hookup, and there it goes.
You know
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I finally got you a hookup.
I'm going to get you back right now. STD testing, treatment, and follow-up from the Rockdale County Health. So, when would you like him to come by and test the studio for chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, HIV, HPV, and syphilis? Also, offering immunizations for hepatitis A and B. Because I'm signing you up right now. Do you go by Scotty or just Scott? That's what I thought. Anybody? Hello. Yeah.
Anything? I'm still trying to figure out why you're
talking.
I'm still trying to figure out why you turned down the caller. The caller was probably going to take you to coffee.
I'm talking to you, and
so what's on your plans for tomorrow? It's 9:54. Is everybody going to vote today?
No,
Yep.
already did.
Already did. You already did it.
Yeah, I did early
Okay.
because I wasn't sure. But from here, probably going to work. Go work a couple hours. Go do some workage. Wow, Steph, if we ever played on our phone that much during the show live, there would be literally, it would just be insane. He would just be going crazy.
No, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm sharing this about this tire because I had that same tread mark come up, and we thought it was one problem. Then when Stump was fixing the back of my
Stump.
One of your friends.
Anyways, he told me it looked like a bad mold on the side of the tire because it looked like it had all this dry mark stuff, right? Dry rot looking stuff. But here's the thing. After reading what this guy wrote, he's got a police road king just like mine. He's running the same tire, and he's talking about every problem I'm having, which means it's a Metzler problem. I mean, it's $180 friggin' tire.
So it's a tire problem.
It's a tire problem. It's not a my bike problem. It's a tire problem.
Was that on the show today or
no? It's
Come on, Steph. You were such a wuss.
Mo, my problem
Stephanie,
is this. I should be credited. I should be credited for this tire because apparently there's a problem.
I agree.
That's my point.
I agree. And I agree that Redneck Steffi.
And my mechanic saw it. He saw it the other day.
Wussy, if you were doing this, he would be chewing your ass out.
I'm chatting with my mechanic about this because if it's not safe for me to ride on, then why am I riding on it? That means I'm endangering my life.
Steffi.
Oh, I get yelled at every time I say something.
Steph, look at me. Look,
no.
Chicken. You're like a chicken. You're like a double order of buffalo chicken wings. Mild sauce.
No, because I was going to talk about how Ashley's graduation is getting live streamed on Friday for people that aren't going to be able to be there because it sucks. They only give you 10 tickets at graduations, and it's awful. So they're streaming it live from Heritage High School website.
I think that's a pretty good idea because there has been a lot of nonsense going on this year.
Yeah, well,
one guy started shooting.
Yeah, and we have a lot of family that live out of state.
And very cool.
A lot of family and friends that live out of state that aren't able to be here, so they'll be able to still watch. And then, of course, we're going to try to have for those that are local that couldn't make it a graduation dinner for on Saturday. And yes, Michael, you're invited.
Oh, I know.
Saw the invitation.
Oh, Steph, no, you have no problem. You always invite me to stuff, and I try to show up. And me and Ash always have. We always get to laughing and carrying on. No problem there. I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking directly to DJ Scottie and his nickname friends that won't invite me anywhere other than. I mean, I'm invited to all the just for fun stuff, but. It's just like the last one. I walk up. Alex looks like his head was about to explode. He hands me like 50 sheets of paper and a wireless microphone. You're up in 2 minutes.
So, yeah, Jacob, if you and Danielle want to watch Ashley graduate Friday,
it'll drive your ass to Atlanta. That's what she just said.
No, they can watch it. They can watch it live stream.
I know that. Stephanie. I know how it works.
We're
doing it now.
Well, here's the thing, too. A lot of we're doing it through YouTube. A lot of these places will do that, but their servers aren't set up for all the people that are going to log in. It'll crash. The first time Victoria's Secrets did that with their models.
You got to speak up.
The lingerie show that's such a big thing. The first year they did it crashed the server.
And you can't record the live stream, can you?
Nope.
Only I got.
Yeah, well, you got to wait till it's done, and then it'll archive, right?
Well, for me. It mine automatically records on YouTube. Most people that are just live streaming it to their website, it doesn't have capability of recording. They may be as it's running through the camera, it could be running to somewhere to record as well as streaming out. So you would have to talk to them about that.
And they probably want you to buy it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're gonna have to.
Why does it cost so much for a kid to go to school?
Well, just.
I mean, I can understand if you have that special expenses, but I'm talking about what? Jesus!
Well, we didn't do the invitations or anything like that.
Graduations are brutal.
It was expensive, but just to get the yearbooks were $75.
Scottie, $75 freaking dollars. You know how much I paid?
And that's
for
if
my
you
yearbook?
pre-order. That's if you pre-order.
You know how much my high school yearbook was?
$14.95.
$7.
See, there you go. Mine was 14.
Well, my high school yearbook was $25.
But Stephanie,
what the hell?
You're free. I saw you in the high school. Your high school year looked like a comic book.
I don't know.
It
but
looked like
whatever.
a Mike Rockdale shopper. A thrifty nickel.
But yeah, just to pay her dues and to pay her for her cap and gown, that was $160.
How can it be 160? Oh my god!
Don't rent those things? I can rent a tux to go to a
for $75.
Yeah, I can go to a $10,000 wedding with a rented tux.
Oh, but here's the thing though: the actual cap and gown, like the gown, was only like $13, and the cap, I think because it broke it down on what was being paid to what. But so the majority of it was the senior dues.
What
senior dues?
Senior dues.
Well, you got to pay to be a senior?
I have
Well,
no
you
idea.
do. It's called Social Security.
Oh my!
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah, because I have to go to my
what
old
about
neighborhood.
I gotta go vote.
What about the $500 million?
We can't wait. We
from
can't.
that one
We can't.
lottery
We
thing?
can't go to Parker Road to vote.
I think you got to
No,
go
you
right
have
here.
to go to.
I'm gonna have to go to the high school to vote.
Yeah.
Damn it, man! The last time I went in there, it got nasty.
You're getting real close to lunchtime.
Yeah,
dude. That's
because-
when everybody will be
yeah.
there.
All right, well, I'm gonna go do my errands then, and then I'll come back to vote. I thought I could just go to the same place I voted last time.
No, you did early voting though.
Oh,
right?
I could have went at early voting there.
Yeah, that's where early
You
voting
bastards.
is every year.
Well, I'm gonna see if there's any stats up yet. The polls have
Stats
been
up
open
for what? Oh.
for Georgia.
Dirt.
Steph, did you just rag on yourself?
Yeah, because
Damn it, girl.
Well, only once a month.
and I actually for the first time last night
Jesus God.
saw the
Jesus, that's pretty quick. I'll give you that. But
I'm a
dang.
comedian. What do you expect?
Holy
I saw
smokes,
the
dude.
commercial for
You
Eric
act like I'm not a
Levitt's.
professional. This is what I do for a living. Why do you
No,
think
but
it comes so easy
There are
to
two
me?
things you said on the radio today that were just basically socially unacceptable.
He don't
Well,
care.
everything I do is a little socially
No, it's
unacceptable.
not. You know that. But what you just said about Steph's friend that visits every month. See how I covered that? And then what you called someone earlier today.
Hey, it is not a friend.
No. And Flo
I
can
was
just
just-
keep moving.
Man, this last
Shut
hour,
up,
This
man.
last
Y'all-
hour has been tough,
Y'all
man.
suck.
This last
Hey,
hour
you
has just been
started it.
brutal.
How did I start it?
You were here
I could have
before we
been talking about my Aunt Flo that's going to meet
Why
Mike.
you just shut up? Why are you
And
talking like
Flo.
that still?
Oh my God, I'm gonna vomit.
Stephanie, you are a horrible
Listen to
radio.
Stephanie giggling. It sounds like a freaking little puppy or something. Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
All right, we got to go.
Thank God.
See y'all later.
I'm trying to find
Bye.
your
Bye,
election
y'all.
record.
See ya. Ciao, man.
Jesus. Ciao.
Have a good
man.
day.
Bye.
Bye.
Sayonara.
Senile who?
Sayonara.
Nacho cheese.
See ya. Wouldn't
Not
wanna
your
be
bean
ya.
dips either. All right, we got to go. Bye. See you guys later.
He's not doing the show
Deuces.
tonight, right?